Yes.
Make it hotter. Make it hotter.
6313 Podcast, nigga, episode 23 for your head top.
Yes.
Bitch.
I'm up my rocker. I've been the sickest nigga in the MD, better call a doctor. I hold the mic with my pinky up, I fit to break them off something proper. Don't push me to the limit, I need anger management, I might have to woosah goose flopper. Niggas hate cause everything I do nuts. Nigga George Washington called, seeking I conquer. Can't beat them, cheat on my mantra, barber. Andy's my sponsor, when I be gripping them clippers, I'm bonkers. Don't make me pick up that razor and punch your partner. Come at your head for the thought, even cross it. Cautious, spinning the whip till I'm caustic, nauseous. See me just roll like a faucet, minding the caustic. Nigga, I lost it, I go bo, I roll slow, but you know though. I throw blows, catch both bows, get your bell rung, Quasimotos. If a bitch weak, she can water my grass, cause I don't fuck with no broke hoes. I rip shit, I don't be pressed. Do I seem stressed? I got it so close. Barcode is my logo.
Nigga came in with that already? Yes.
Rappers, I don't need a garnish. Give a fuck if you like me, I'm honest. I'ma get money regardless. My bitch so bad she a goddess. My wifey Aphrodite walking around and she high and mighty. Say she ain't met a nigga like me. Am I rolling, bitch? I might be.
Yo, this 23 episodes, my nigga.
Yeah, yo.
Took us a little while to get jumping, but we jumped. Germany.
Yo. What the fuck is up? It's your boy Cheatham.
Yes.
Boss. It's the 6313 Podcast. To my left, as always. Yes. My nigga, the man with the plan about the motherfucking hands, JC. And on the boards, the most shady, Frankie baby. Yeah. Hey, yo, this been a good weekend for real. I definitely have had a whole bunch of fun since the last time we'd have seen each other.
Oh, yeah, what you said you had your class reunion?
Yeah, that shit was stupid. Stupid dope moves.
What year was that? What reunion it was?
When Roots come out.
20. I believe that was day 20.
Woo! Getting up there, sir.
Uh-huh.
But it's a good thing you getting up there. You feel me?
20
Coming
year
from Baltimore.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. How I feel though to see like certain people you ain't seen since y'all graduated. Damn.
Yeah.
How I feel saying motherfuckers at
Even in the social media era, it's like, damn nigga, where the fuck was you at?
Yeah.
Or damn shorty, like you got a phone?
Yeah, like how I ain't run across you ever.
Like ever. Like Baltimore small as shit.
Right, shit.
But that shit definitely was love though.
Hell yeah. A lot happened though this weekend. UFC 308 in Abu Dhabi, baby. Ilia Topuria, El Matador. And still. But it was a great fight though. Shout out to Max Holloway, one of the best warriors in UFC history. You get what I'm saying? He got the best resume in the game right now. But Ilia Topuria, that guy at 145. At featherweight, ain't no, you feel me? Second question.
I was wrong.
But
I was wrong.
Hey yo, but and then you had Regis traveling to the UK to fight Jack Catterall. He lost by unanimous decision like I thought he would, but I think he gonna give it up and go to the BKFC now, Bad Knuckle. So we gonna get into that.
Yo said he was gonna do MMA a bunch. I don't think he know what the fuck he wanna do for real.
Yeah, he just be chatting, and now I don't really like listening to him talk too much no more.
Yeah, I don't think he know what the fuck he wanna do.
So yeah, and then you got Canelo possibly fighting Chris Eubank next. They talking about that.
Pew! Nigga. Pew! The fuck? This nigga is leading the league in fights that nobody gave a fuck about.
Hey, yo,
Yo, let me get a
too
cup,
much
bro.
on Nello, bro.
Hey, yo.
Let me get a cup.
This nigga is the spokesperson.
They were there now, Chief. Clear one.
Oh, I had got them.
Say like.
Yeah. Like, but yeah, this nigga is the spokesperson for shit that nobody asked for.
All right, big man.
Sure enough, nigga, did you want him? You wanted to see him fight Chris Eubanks Jr.?
You want to see? Never mind. I ain't even going to take it there. Go ahead. Continue.
I'm just
Hell
saying,
no.
my nigga, like, bruh, it's so much shit could be happening, and why everybody want to be busting Tank ass for fighting whoever he want to fight. This nigga literally is just having his way outside.
No, see, we can't do that. See,
Hey, yo, this
two
nigga.
things can be true. Two things can be true.
Hey, yo, if he riding off into the sunset, let's just say that.
No, but hey, yo, but two things can be true. You get what I'm saying? So nobody want to see this fight, bro. Chris Eubank. If you asked me who was my least favorite boxer today, it would be Chris Eubank by far too. Like, I really don't like Chris Eubank for real. His father was that guy.
Yeah.
His father had a hard to like personality. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's why he not as beloved in the UK as the rest of them niggas that was good over there. But he really was that guy. You feel me? But he had a hard to like personality.
Talk like a gentleman.
Yeah, you feel me? Like a real classy macho kind of act.
I presume I'm going to engage in fisticuffs.
But
with
he
the
really
young
was
man.
that though. You get what I'm saying? He wasn't soft or nothing though.
Nah, he be
Like,
faking for real. Like, I seen yo turn that shit off on camera before. Like,
Yeah.
on that pip pip cheerio.
Yeah.
And right, her bumble clot them early in the morning. And right, like the herb in the morning. Like, he turned that shit straight the fuck off. Like, oh, the camera's back on? Yes,
Right.
yes, sir.
I mean, I just
mind if I do.
I mean, I got a lot of respect for Nigel Bendo. Nigel Bendo one that beat up Gerald McClellan. You feel me? He beat up Nigel Ben twice. So I got a lot of
Nigel
respect
Ben's
for Chris Eubank. He beat him on the juice. So, but you know, Chris Eubank only in this position because his father name. You feel me? But he just a overrated ass waste of everybody's time. But we can't act like Canelo ain't already been there and done that in his career as far as fighting people that we wanted him to fight, and he fought the best person in every division that he been in.
Definitely been there and done it.
Yeah, in every division he went to, he fought the best person. We still waiting for Tank to do that. So two things can be true. Don't nobody want to see this fight. Niggas really ain't want to see the Berlanga fight. But at the end of the day,
Berlanga!
his resume and Tank resume, you can't even really compare.
Hey, yo, but I can make a whole resume out of Canelo fights that is like, why that happened? Like, yo fought Chavez Jr.
He was supposed to.
He wasn't supposed to.
He was
They
supposed
just
to.
was Mexicans.
Yeah, but yo was a champion. Hey, yo, listen.
They just was Mexicans.
If Muhammad Ali grandson won a belt, he's a big fight for anybody.
He not gonna win the belt.
Chavez won a belt though.
Hey, yo, Nico Price is Blair to Flair buttoned up. he like reserved Blair to Flair.
Chavez won a belt though. You feel me? But even in Canelo fights that don't nobody want to see, it still be better than the shit that everybody else doing.
Yeah.
So that be the thing about it. Like, even if you just look at it like Berlanga and Munguia is a world champion. Berlanga was an undefeated contender, but they still was undefeated. You get what I'm saying? Two undefeated young guys back to back. So it'd be like his fights that don't nobody want to see don't be as worst as you pulling up a nigga from 130 that lost to Jamel Hearn.
Munguia, I'm not mad at the Jaime Munguia fight. But the Berlanga fight, bro, ain't nobody want to see that, bro.
Because you see, Cheatham, you can't remember the time when Berlanga first came around.
He was knocking niggas out.
But at that time, that's the nigga that everybody was acting like Canelo was going to duck. When he was knocking everybody out, oh yeah, I bet Canelo won't fight Show a big y'all. See, you don't remember them kind of times.
I don't remember it because by the time he had 16 straight knockouts, right?
Yeah.
He was 16-0, 16 knockouts.
First round knockouts.
First round knockouts.
Yeah.
And then that first step up in competition, like Yo started having ugly ass fights he barely was winning.
Hey yo, but that don't mean that when he
and
first
they might have gave him one.
That don't mean that when he first ain't come through the door. Like, I think that's what be different about me, yo. Like, when I want to see a fight, when it's a fight that I want to see, I always want to see it. Like,
right.
It don't leave my mind as a fight that I want to see. When it's a good fight to me, if it's style clash that I want to see, I always want to see it.
So you still want to see Wilder Joshua?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I do too. I ain't mad
Yeah,
at that.
I still want to see it. Like,
I ain't mad
just
at that.
Y'all bugging.
No, I still want to
Wilder
see that
Joshua, a good fight.
Yeah.
Just to see two niggas fighting, right? Neither of them champions. But it's like if we playing the game and they both won the game, them the niggas that we gonna pick. Yeah. So why not see them fight in the real life?
I told you last time I seen that nigga Wilder, he was curbing out on a fucking TV show on the Peacock channel.
Hey yo, I've been done with Wilder since he was twerking that time.
You just said you want to see him in a fight.
All right, I want to see him fight. I ain't say I want to hang out with the nigga. I ain't saying I'm rooting for him.
He ain't got
but I want to see him. I still want to see him fight. That nigga knocked out 40 straight niggas for real.
Right.
Niggas say I watched it. I bet y'all would. Chat, co-signing ass chat. Shout out to the chat, dude.
Hey yo, don't disrespect the chat, my nigga. Jesus.
Yo, chat jumping, son. You ain't see me smiling over here. I'm so proud of y'all niggas. I ain't even gotta say nothing, yo.
What they talking
about? Like 1,000 messages in the
What's
chat
up with the chat, y'all?
Yo,
How y'all doing?
Shout out Blunt POV. Shout out Man Tom Solutions. Shout out Jay Leviathan. Shout out
yes.
Blue Visions. Shout out
Blue
4 in the chat.
Yeah, 4 short.
Chat jumping, bro.
Yes. What y'all want to talk about today? What y'all want to know? We ready to go to Regis.
Said Eubanks Senior as a fighter was nice. You know what I mean? Canelo been fighting people that make no sense to me. Regis and Bare Knuckles is a little iffy. You know what I mean?
I think he'd be good in Bare Knuckles.
Yeah. I don't know.
Nigga, Blunt POV said I definitely watch Wilder and Joshua still. I've waited too long.
Hey yo. Bare knuckle, you just can't be a good boxer and go to bare knuckle and be fine. You get what I'm saying? It's definitely different intangibles that go along with that shit that you get what I'm saying that don't quite translate to other shit.
Right.
Like to be good at bare knuckle, you gotta be like familiar with the ways of Budweiser and maybe crystal meth. Like you gotta be like, because them niggas, like, the best bare knuckle fighter right now is Mike Perry, right? Yo is the guy in bare knuckle. Yeah. And yo be beating up all the niggas from UFC and boxing that come over and try to fuck him up. Mm-hmm. But he can't beat them in that shit.
Right.
He beating the shit out of him in bare knuckle. But he can't beat him. He just lost to Jake Paul in boxing. And he just left the UFC because he couldn't beat nobody in UFC.
What weight was he in UFC?
71 or 85.
Oh, wow. They said that bare knuckle, you really gotta be a fighter.
Yeah. Hey yo, it's like more dirty boxing than it is bare knuckle boxing.
The reason I want to see Regis, the reason I would want
to grab you, hold you, and you get what I'm saying. So if you got like a little background in that shit, like they can like almost like clinch, and you get what I'm saying. So a lot of it be dirty boxing. It don't just be.
Hey yo, the reason I want to see Regis go to bare knuckle though is because I feel like the last couple of fights for him been bad style clashes. Like the nigga got some of the slowest feet in boxing today. And his last couple of fights been against guys that's going to move all the ring that he got to chase around. Catterall and Devin Haney and Zaria, whoever his name was.
He got the Rougarou feet.
Like, a fight that I always wanted to see was Regis and Matias. You feel me? Like, I want to see him fight somebody that's going to be there to fight. Throw a whole bunch of punches that's just going to be there. I think that's when you're going to see the best Regis. So in bare knuckle, that's going to play into his hands. But at the same time, if he get his ass knocked out in bare knuckle, bro, that'd be some of the funniest shit I ever seen.
It ain't gonna be funny.
That'd be some of the funniest shit I ever seen, bro. If he go get his ass knocked out in bare knuckle.
Hey yo, bare knuckle be so brutal. Like say like Michael Venom Page. Right? Matter of fact, what's the nigga name? Luke Rockhold. I ain't a super fan of Luke Rockhold. He was a champion in UFC. Yo is actually like a Tommy Hilfiger underwear model, right? Mm-hmm. So yo fought in the UFC. Yo was the champion. Yo started losing. Go to bare knuckle. I just knew Luke Rockhold was gonna come put hands and feet on this nigga.
Right.
Like I thought he was gonna do yo so dirty. He beat the shit out of Luke Rockhold in that motherfucker because it ain't got nothing to do with skill. It's about, for one, being able to take that shit. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And if you can go get hit by a car and get up and go to work the next morning for real, and your pickup truck you fell off the jack and you picked it up and put it back on that bitch, he one of them niggas for real. He probably chew tobacco for real. Like if you do all that shit, Budweiser, all that shit, you good at bare knuckle already.
Right. That shit, I be watching it a little bit, but I gotta really get into it. And I think that if niggas like Regis start going over there, I'm gonna definitely get into bare knuckle.
Shout out
cool for real. I watch it. It's cool.
See him in the chat?
Oh, yeah,
my man Charlie. Shout out Charlie. Hey, yo, did you watch the fight, though, the Regis fight?
Yeah, I watched.
What you thought about it?
I see, like I said in the beginning, for real.
Yes.
Call live on the 6313 podcast here.
Yes.
Yeah, we got a call. What's going on, caller?
What's going on?
Yeah, who it is? Tell the people who it is. Who calling in?
This 4-4 hello.
My nigga,
Yeah,
4-4, you feel me?
sure.
The third co-host.
Yeah, what's going on? No, I think Regis will be good at bare knuckle because his style is like it's rough, it's rugged, and he hit hard.
Yeah.
A lot of them niggas in bare knuckle, they don't got footwork like that neither.
Right.
That's why they there.
And he know how to turn over his punches all the way.
Yeah, and a lot of them don't.
Which is
have
a lot
that
more
type of
difficult
skill.
than what people think. People think just, you just got to turn the punches over. Nah,
Yeah.
nigga, that shit is, it's like, how much you want me to turn this? I'm
Yeah.
trying.
Yeah.
Nigga be like, no, you got to turn on the punch and sit. Nah, that shit is way more difficult than when niggas make it up.
And Regis got
I'm
power.
trying to turn over.
Regis got power in both hands, but I think, like I was telling niggas, like, his last couple of matchups just been style clashes. They been moving around the ring and all that. Like, I really wanted to see him and Matias because I knew Matias was going to be right there in front of him. Like,
Yeah, I think that'd be a good fight too with Matias.
yeah.
Like I said it before. I think it could go either way. Like, Matias starts slow. I feel like if Regis could catch a rhythm early, he could hurt him early and change the fight from then on.
Right.
But if it gets to like third, fourth round and Regis ain't got that respect, then Matias probably gonna run him over.
Hell yeah. Hey, yo, I heard somebody say something about Regis and Josh Taylor rematch at 147. I wasn't really too big on that. How you feel about it, though?
I wanted to see it
It's like,
a
for
long
what?
time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago.
And I don't like. I like to fight. I like to see them fight again, but I would like to see them beat somebody
Yeah.
before we just put our money together or whatever to put this fight together as fans. I don't think nobody. I mean, unless it's on somebody undercard, that'd be great.
Right.
But that's really
Definitely
like a
should
main
be a
event
free fight.
That's really, but it really is a main event fight. But they just not in the right space right now.
Yeah, hey, yo, I always like Josh Taylor versus Conor Ben at 147. Just because it's in the UK.
I want to see Conor Ben.
But I think Conor Ben is probably too big for 147. He say he could fight there, but I don't believe that nigga. I don't believe shit that nigga say.
Yo, hey, yo, so you think 54? Hey, yo, I want him to beat Chris Eubanks so bad, but I don't think he is, bro.
Hey, yo, and the way he talking to this
he can
nigga,
beat Chris Eubanks.
he talking to this nigga like he can really like fuck him up. He like pulling up on him and like he talking in his English accent for real, sounding as tough as he possibly can. Like,
Nah,
bro,
I ain't
they
gonna
gotta
lie, bro.
fight, my nigga.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, out of all the shit we talk about, as far as the UK niggas, them Nigel Ben and Conor Ben ain't one of them.
You
And
blurt.
Real quick.
You wanker.
The only way he beat what's the name, Chris Eubank, is if he get that cocktail in him.
Right.
You feel me? I don't think he can beat that nigga straight up.
the extra Osterine.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Osterine.
Right, he needs some.
Testosterone, he need all that shit.
Yeah, he needs some enhancements. What
Yo,
the chat
shout
talking
out
about?
to CM in the chat. They said that boy 4-4 knows boxing.
Yeah, he do.
Anything he could get.
Yeah, they said you're boxing in the chat, bro.
That's a big jump.
Yeah, from 47 to 60, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
They said that boy 4-4 no boxing. My boy CM.
Hey, yo, but I don't think that Eubank be too healthy at 60 either, though. So it might be a little better for Conor Ben.
Yeah, before they were gonna do like some crazy. I don't know. I think Chris Eubank was damn near finna come all the way down to 154 or 158 or some shit.
It was 156, I think.
That
156.
That was crazy.
And he had did it. The fight. Conor Ben popped dirty like 2 days before. So the fight.
He wasn't even. At that point in time, I thought Conor Ben would have beat him.
Right.
But niggas didn't know what was going on with Conor Ben.
He was looking unstoppable at that time.
I still like to see Conor Ben fight Boots though. I want to see that.
I think if you Eddie Hearn, you should be trying to put that in the works.
Boots
But
would
if
beat.
I'm Eddie Hearn,
That's the point,
and I'm
bro.
trying to build Boots.
That's the point, bro.
A 4-4
Eddie
Boots.
Hearn and I'm trying to build Boots, I want to wait till Conor Ben can fight in the UK again because you want to take Boots overseas and get that type of audience.
It's way bigger over there.
A44.
Yeah.
Boots are beat. He'll beat shit down his leg.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That's the point.
It just would roll.
That's the point, though. You feel me? That's the kind of fights that you need to build you into the superstar that you trying to become. Like going overseas, we know how big the fights is in the UK. That shit way bigger than it'll be over here. And I think.
But that's what we need to get away from, though. Like. We need to make big fights here so people can start liking the fights here so we don't got to go to the fucking UK and then the fights be on 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
It don't matter when they on, bro. It don't matter. I want to see the shit whatever time. That shit come on 7 o'clock in the morning.
Nigga, you don't work Saturdays. Nigga, I work Saturdays. Nigga, like, fuck, I be in the barbershop.
Hey, yo, I want to see that shit whenever it come on. But I like the aspect of somebody traveling overseas. Like I told you, I love when Earl Spence went over there in Fort Calbrook and all that type of shit. That should be big to me.
I get it in the sense that you're a champion of the world.
Where you said we need to make the fights here. If we make the fights over there, right, and bring the rematches here, that's gonna be what make it big. And then also you get the fan base from over there tuning in. So it's not all about location when it comes to building the fan base around the fighter, because no matter where the fight's at, fans is gonna tune in, whether it's in the UK or whether it's in wherever.
I disagree, yo. Like that shit coming on, that shit coming on in the 6 o'clock in the afternoon, throw a monkey wrench in everybody's shit.
It don't, bro. That should still be big. It don't, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like that should still be big, man.
Hey yo, everybody missed the 6 o'clock fights.
But also, it's a lot of fans that's gonna tune in, and then you still it's gonna be so big of an event. You're gonna see the highlights and shit. You might miss the fight, but everybody's gonna be like, "Who is this nigga that just did the fucking triple left hook and his fucking opponent in the fight, in the middle of a fight?" It's Boots. Like
real shit.
You're gonna see this nigga's highlights. He's a highlight reel.
I just think that if the fights keep going over there, the fight's gonna have to keep going over there.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because boxing is a bigger sport everywhere else but here. But if we trying to build it here, then why keep going over there? It's already big.
I'm not really necessarily trying to build it here. I want to build it worldwide because I think it's a worldwide sport.
Hey yo, when you famous here, you pretty much famous worldwide.
But that don't got nothing. Like I don't think that everybody should have to come from around the world and come here to fight for championships.
I ain't saying that should always be the case, because if you're a world champion, you should fight around the world.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, nigga, boxing trash here.
It ain't.
It is. That's why niggas saying we gotta send Boots to the UK to get him a name.
It's not that Conor Ben is bigger in the UK than he is here.
Because Conor Ben is bigger in the UK because boxing is bigger in the UK. If Boots was from if Boots went to move out there, he would be the biggest boxer in the UK.
That's the point.
No, Conor Ben got a name out there because of his dad.
That too.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, either way though, like he got a name out that motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? Like
what I'm saying is, Boots not even if Boots was from the UK, he might not have no bigger name than because he's not gonna have no bigger name.
You right, because Ben Whitaker slicker than both them niggas for real. And he don't got he don't got a bigger name than them.
Yeah, so
right. But and I like Ben Whitaker, but he fucked up.
I kinda don't no more.
Hey yo, I just think that you should.
I like him.
I think that you should just go wherever the fights is the biggest at. You feel me? Like I like seeing a nigga go to a weight turf with his back against the wall, a whole arena against him, and still perform. Like
yeah. And I feel like that was a pivotal point in like Floyd's career.
Yeah.
When he went in and fought Ricky Hatton.
Yeah, but I wish that fight would have been like either Ricky Hatton or Amir Khan. I wish he would have fought one of them in the UK. I think that would have been big.
Yeah, he didn't fight. You're right. He didn't fight him in the UK. He was about to.
Hey yo, but Ricky Hatton still flew 10,000 fans or 15,000 fans over here to the MGM. Like when they fought, that shit was a pro UK crowd in Vegas. Like yo flew all them people over here.
That's crazy.
Yo probably spent his whole purse.
I can't remember.
Hey yo, what you think about the Canelo Eubank shit?
Trash. We need that sound too. Trash.
See, like I wanna downplay it, but at the same time, right now, at 168, who should Canelo be fighting?
Benavidez.
Benavidez at 168.
Benavidez not at 68. So
Ayo, but I think that if he reach out
He
to
only
him,
had one fight up there.
If he reach out to him though, if he actually send him a contract for 168, I think he'll accept it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I believe so too.
Yeah.
But also, I'm not even sure if he make 168. He might sign it. He
This
might
nigga
bite
fighting-
off more than he could chew.
This nigga try to fight Chris Eubanks. Nigga, you better off fighting Andre.
No, hell no. Hell no.
I ain't gonna lie. It might not be a popular opinion, but I still like to see that fight.
Yeah. But in no world is Andre more known than Chris Eubank.
It's only because his father. That's like Andre not more known than Chavez Jr.
Like, who is he supposed to fight?
I honestly believe that everybody at 168 other than Canelo need to be fighting each other right now. And that's why I can't even give you a name. It's just Benavidez. Because Munguia, Mabili, Berlanga, Caleb Plant, all of them niggas need to be fighting each other.
Exactly. Shit, I don't know. Canelo could just take his next fight off. Yeah. I like to see Caleb Plant versus whoever ain't got a fucking shot at Canelo. And I watched the Caleb Plant rematch. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey yo, hit us back when we talk about it. You seen the UFC?
Yeah, I did. I caught.
All right, hit us back when we get the UFC 308.
All right, for sure.
Appreciate you, my nigga.
Yeah, for sure. Third co-host from the chat.
Yes. You feel me? We live in the chat today, baby. But
hey yo, 4-4 sharp is a motherfucker for real.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He sharp is a motherfucker.
He know his shit. He know his shit. Hey yo, I just don't want niggas to get too used to what boxing has been giving us and think that that's the standard. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of these rules that they got and shit, don't follow that shit because they don't really have rules. They just make up shit as they going along.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So like niggas be knowing the rules and how shit's supposed to work and thinking that it's always gonna work like that. It's
right.
like, nah, bro, we gotta find a system where we can throw all that shit out the window. Like if Turkey and all of them niggas come in and do anything, I just hope that they buy the sanctioning bodies first. Like I feel like the promoters can be convinced to work together, but the sanctioning bodies, I feel like it's the biggest problem.
If I had Turkey money, it's all right, like, cause it gotta cost a whole soul and a first child to buy all the sanctioning bodies. But if in the event that I had that bread, right, I would buy that shit, get all the belts, and throw all the motherfuckers in the trash. For real, like every one of them.
Yeah,
straight like that, because it's like, fuck, you need all these fucking belts for? Like that shit confusing as shit. Yeah. So that would already like straighten a whole lot of shit up. Nigga, you not the champion because he's the champion.
So when you was younger, was it a constant thing to see unification fights? Like, was it a regular thing to see unification fights?
Yes,
so
sir.
Y'all knew like
it was
he's
always
the
an
WBA
undisputed
champion.
It damn near was always an undisputed champion.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It was like Mike Tyson was the undisputed champion. Yo got locked up. Holyfield became the undisputed champion. Yo had that shit for a little while. Mm-hmm. He lost it to Lennox Lewis. Right. You get what I'm saying? Then after Lennox Lewis, nobody had that shit no more. Nigga, that was the 90s.
Till Usyk.
You get what I'm saying?
Till Usyk.
No.
In 20.
Till Usyk.
Yeah, till Usyk in 2024.
Nigga, that was the whole 80s and the 90s, nigga. Like, it always, like, if it wasn't a champion, it was because niggas was, if it wasn't an undisputed champion, it's because niggas was thugged the fuck out, but they was fighting. Like, I say all the time, like that Errol Spence fight, the time that they fought, whatever, what was 2 years ago?
A year
ago. That would have been the third time they fought. Them niggas in their 30s. Yeah. That would have been the third time they fought in their career. You get what I'm saying? If it was any other time other than today.
Yeah, I don't really necessarily think so, because I honestly think the fight would have happened a lot earlier had Spence not going through so much. You feel me? Because that literally happened to him. That car crash happened to him. A couple months after he fought Sean Porter. So that was his first unification fight. So that's when he became WBC IBF. It was still 2 more belts, but that's when that happened. So
why wasn't they those niggas to unify? You get what I'm saying? First.
See, I don't think boxing should work like that. But I don't think it should work like that. I don't think that we should ever. That's what I think that it don't need to be a fan-made sport. I don't want to see fights just because I want to see it. Because if I could pick the Super Bowl every year, I would just pick my 2 favorite teams or my favorite player. But I can't pick the Super Bowl. I can't pick the NBA Finals or none of that shit. Every other sport that we watch, we cannot pick the best matchups. We got to see everybody. So if it's 4 belt holders in a division, all of them need to fight each other. I don't want to say, hey, yo, I think his talent is the best. I think they 2 the best, so they need to fight each other.
No, I get you. Yeah, I agree with that.
So I think that he should have fought Sean Porter, and he was trying to fight Keith Thurman and all them.
That should be like bar understood.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If how you say, like, all right, if you are a champion at 140, right? You're a champion of the world at 140. You got the WBC, the World Boxing Council champion. But this nigga is the international what's it called? The IBF, International Boxing Federation.
Yeah.
Like, so he's the international nigga. That's the world, nigga.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So you don't go to sleep at night being like, nigga,
I'm not really the champion.
I'm not the champion of the world.
Real shit.
I can't be the champion of the world because he the champion of the world too.
That's why it need to be 1 belt. But we, as boxing fans, we so used to the shit that they giving us that we can't even imagine a world where it'll be 1 belt. You feel me? And everybody competing in the same division for 1 belt. But that's really what it need to be. But I don't think that, like, we should just pick 2 fighters out of the division. Because at the end of the day, Spence probably would have fought. They probably would have fought. And then Yo probably would have moved up. And ain't even worry about all the other belts. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't think no money should be left on the table, bro. When it's 4 champions in the division, I want to see everybody get it in. Because the nigga we don't know, it might be the best nigga. The one. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? He might end up being Joe Calzaghe. You get what I'm saying? Like, the nigga we don't know might end up being Sergio Martinez. So we got to give everybody their fair shake at the super fight. You feel me? Like, nigga, we can't pick the Super Bowl teams.
Nah,
you feel me? Yeah, like.
Nah, I agree with that.
Yeah, it shouldn't be fan-made. And I think that's where we kind of lose touch at with it. It's like we think that when we say, I want to see the best fight the best. Like, yeah, that makes sense, but how do they get to being the best? Like, because we think their skill set is the best because they rank the highest. Like, what's the process of becoming the best?
I mean, that's kind of what I was saying in the beginning, though. Like, if we got belts, we should just fight.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it really should just be bar understood. It shouldn't even be no way out of it.
I like seeing.
It should be mandatory.
I like seeing the weigh-in and both niggas come with belts on their shoulders.
But that's why the sanctioning bodies is evil because it's like the fight's not happening because them bitch ass niggas.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And the promoters. It ain't, fighters, I truly believe boxers don't duck other fighters for real. Like, every now and then there's a case. Like, every now and then somebody ducks somebody. But for the most part, these niggas grow up their whole lives never having their ass whooped. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
What they talking about?
Niggas said, when you said throw all the belts in the trash and shit, my nigga Jay said the sport wouldn't work that well with less belts. The problem is 70% less boxing events with less belts, less events, less money. There should be a sanctioning body above all belts that makes them all fight.
Hold on, before you go to the next. Yeah. Hey, bro, that's what I mean by being brainwashed into what we being used to. We just used to how it is. It's not multiple champions in no other sport that we watch. Every other sport that you watch, my nigga, is one champion.
Yeah,
so it's not like it can't happen, and it's not like it shouldn't happen. And UFC is 1 champion.
Then Blunt POV says the champion should be forced to fight each other, not fight the number 1 contender, especially if it's going to be multiple belts. No.
I agree with that 1,000%.
Yeah.
Like, the champ, because in that sense, if you're a champion and there's 4 y'all, nigga, all right, say Tank, he the most popular nigga, he got the belt, and all y'all niggas got belts. Y'all niggas is just number 1 contenders.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? All y'all still got to fight. But if it's one nigga and he got the belt, I mean, he got the undisputed championship, you should have to just keep fighting whoever that is to get to the top of the hill.
I don't think so, because I think
that's how it is in every other sport.
No, this is what I'm saying. In every other sport, like, when you put in the work, so let's say that when you become undisputed, you become the number 1 seed, right? If I'm in football, if I become the number 1 seed, it's perks that come with that, right? I get home field advantage, I get a bye week, and I get to play the lowest ranked seed in the playoffs.
Okay.
You feel me? It's perks that come with that. So if a nigga just collected all the Infinity Stones, he deserved to pursue big money fights if he so is looking in that direction. So hold up. Let me give you an example. Let's say you Terrence Crawford, right, at 147. You just beat Errol Spence for undisputed. You undisputed in 2 weight classes. You're a 3-weight world champ. Now, all right, let's say Tiafimo talking shit. He lineal champion in 2 divisions. He want to come up and fight. He a bigger fight than any of the niggas at 147. Or I might want to go up and fight Jamel Charlo. He a bigger fight than any of the niggas at 147. I deserve to be able to pursue them fights without being stripped of nothing. Y'all shouldn't be telling me that I gotta fight a nigga that ain't never fight nobody, and I fought everybody.
That's not the.
That is the case.
Ayo, if you the champion, right?
Yeah.
And I work my way up to be the #1 contender. I am the #1 contender, sir.
You talking about a perfect world?
I'm the #1 contender.
You talking about a perfect world?
No, I'm saying in every other world. That's like the Bulls. In their 5th championship, they played against the Jazz, right? And they beat the Jazz in 6. All right? Now, say the next year, they go end up playing against the Jazz again. They can't be like, we beat them last year. Nigga, I deserve to fight somebody, to play against somebody that we ain't beat last year. Like, no, that's not how shit work. Even if I'm the #1 contender, I get a title shot, you beat me. All right, cool. I drop down the rankings and work my way back up to be the #1 contender. I deserve my chance to get a shot again because I worked my way up. It shouldn't be, oh wait, yeah, who you beat, nigga?
It should be.
I beat niggas to get the #1.
It should be who you beat because you talking about a perfect world, and I agree with you. If it's a perfect world, if a nigga work his way up the ladder to become #1, but if I'm telling you that a nigga is #1 and he ain't never beat nobody in the top 10, that's who all of these niggas be. Boots, Mario Barrios, Stanionis, Brian Norman, all of his mandatories, them niggas ain't never beat nobody in the top 10. So yeah, they're the #1 contender. But why do I gotta fight them and I just fought everybody?
Hey yo, throw the whole ranking system away. Throw all that shit the fuck away then. If it don't mean shit, if it's just decoration, my nigga, then let it just be all right, nigga, we got this shit just because it look nice on the wall, but it don't mean shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, cause what the fuck is the point of hey yo, all right, if I'm the #1 contender, right? I go train every day. I'm slapping niggas for telling me I don't deserve no title shot. Bro, well, I'm fighting something.
Hey, yo, I feel like y'all niggas need to fight each other, bro. When you got multiple mandatories, it just makes sense. If I got multiple belts and
it shouldn't be multiple mandatories because that's them niggas' way of stripping these niggas. When they come down, you get what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you not fulfilling this mandatory for this belt. No, y'all niggas should be on the one accord because y'all know it's one person.
That's what I'm telling you though. So if it's in a perfect world, you looking at it like this nigga the #1 contender, but it's multiple #1 contenders. So they need to fight each other, bro. Even if I'm not undisputed, if I got 2 belts, if I'm the WBC and the IBF champion, and I got 2 mandatories, they should have to fight each other, and the winner should have to fight me. I ain't saying that I never should have to fight a mandatory, but he got to be a deserving mandatory. He got to be literally the #1 contender. It's just like in the UFC when we talk about 205 with Alex Pierre and Ankalaev. You get what I'm saying? Ankalaev is just the next nigga that y'all want to push because it's a style clash, not necessarily because he deserved the shot. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
I already told you. Sometimes in UFC they just get a fan.
I'm saying.
Like, but for the majority of the time they go by the ranking system.
But I'm saying just in general though, in the ranking system, when I look at it, he's just the Alex Pierre came to the division. He beat number 1, 2, and 3. Ankalaev was 4.
He beat him after he was the champion already.
I'm not. What that mean though?
That mean he got the title shot without beating nobody.
He was the champion at 185. Even though he lost, he was a champion at 185, so he still came to the division and got
the title shot at 185 without beating
He didn't
nobody.
know, and no, he didn't get a title shot. He beat Jan his first fight at 205.
No, I'm saying at 185, he didn't beat nobody to get the title shot, my nigga. We already talked about this. He beat Sean Strickland. That's the biggest name. And at that time, Sean Strickland hadn't beaten nobody. Sean Strickland became Sean Strickland from beating up Izzy because Izzy was off the cane. And he was off the dope or something for real. Like, he popped a perk. But you get what I'm saying? Like,
what are you talking about?
Like, Alex Pierre ain't fighting nobody to get no title shot. So Ankalaev really shouldn't have had to either if it's just a style clash and story that niggas looking for.
44 said there's multiple champions in other sports, MMA being one of them. The difference is most promotions be exclusive to one sanctioned body. But boxing were to do that, it would be like UFC, no crossovers. Yeah. FIFA B says, I think it depends on how the division looks and how clear they are A number one contender depends on how much they work their way up and how mandatory / top 10 guys, how many mandatory / top 10 guys they beat. Jade says the ranking system has to change. Nigga said you shouldn't be in the top 10 with no top 10 wins.
Yeah,
that's true too.
Nigga said the top 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in the division should fight more like Benavidez versus Morrell.
Yeah. That's why that fight makes sense to me,
Nigga
bro.
said, say the PBC just paired with the WBC and now all the PBC fighters only fight for the WBC. That's basically what I feel like boxing would turn into because there's too much money for one prime to take over.
Hey, hold up, stop right there. Stop right there. That's kind of it's kind of like that with the WBA. They do that, the PBC with the WBA. I told y'all whatever benefits L, and the WBO is the top rank belt. You get what I'm saying? But go ahead.
I agree with Cheatham, bro. I don't think you should carry rankings to other classes. There's 3 MMA promotions and 2 of them just merged.
I don't really know what that means, but I mean, if you're talking about what we saying about the UFC, when he came to 205, he beat Jan his first fight at 205, and then he got the fight for the title against Yuri, and he beat Yuri twice, and then he beat Jamal Hill. So he came into the division and beat number 1, 2, and number 3. Ankalaev was number 4. Ankalaev
I
never.
wasn't talking about that. I was talking about when he first came to the UFC.
But I'm talking about.
Because you was comparing him to Ankalaev, right? Ankalaev, he fought
Johnny Walker.
He fought Johnny Walker. And he had a draw with Jan.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So you saying, hey yo, he need to fight some more top 10 niggas to be able to get the title shot.
I'm saying
him fighting Jan and Johnny Walker is more than what Pierre did to get his title shot with Izzy.
That might be true. You get what I'm saying? But I'm saying that in the world that we really should be looking to, bro, is where Ankalaev need to fight Yuri. Ankalaev need to fight Jamal Hill. He need to beat Jan. He got a draw with Jan, and it was one of the most boring fights in UFC history. Dana White was mad as shit about that fight. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, that shit was ass. You feel me? And he didn't.
Dana White don't like wrestling matches.
And then he fought Rakic this weekend on 308 and didn't look great. Yeah. He might have won, but he didn't look great. You get what I'm saying? So he ain't never really beat nobody, bro. You get what I'm saying? It's just a style.
He just beat Rakic. Rakic tough. Whether it looked ugly or not, he won.
I get it, but Rakic ain't a top 5 nigga. Rakic,
he is. He was 4.
Ankalaev was 4.
Well, then Rakic 5 then.
Okay.
Rakic was top 5.
You still, it's still 3 niggas over you.
Hey yo, that weight class not even that deep.
It is because it's Jamal Hill, Yuri, and Jan. He didn't beat them niggas. Bro. Rather you say they the niggas that couldn't beat John Jones or whatever, he didn't beat them niggas.
Price still got a headache. And Jan is I think he done for real. Like nah, yo, like, hey, yo, that's why UFC not boxing, bro. Because every now and then Dana White be like, go ahead, keep the party going. You get what I'm saying? Like, it don't, like, yeah, fuck this ranking system shit. Yo, bring in CM Punk. You get what I'm saying?
It's no problem with that. You get what I'm saying? There's no problem with Alex Pierre fighting Ankalaev. But at the end of the day, if Alex Pierre wanted to fight Tom Aspinall next, if he wanted to fight John Jones next, or Chimaev coming from 185, if he want,
then niggas is not gonna trip about the Ankalaev fight.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying about boxing. If I just collected the Infinity Stones, if I just put in the work of fighting everybody, I deserve to pursue these big money fights if they there for me. You can still fight Yuri, and it'll be the biggest fight of your career. You can still fight.
And yo, all these fights is big money fights for you. Every last one of them, he getting paid more. I
get that, but it ain't.
He the biggest star in the UFC right now.
Ankalaev don't get him paid as much as any of them other fights that I just named.
Hey yo, he's the biggest star in the UFC right now.
I get it.
He is gonna get paid, bro. Like, cause people is tuning in to see yo. Like, Ankalaev, like, all right, like if he gonna go up the heavyweight, all right, cool. But Dana White already said that he not with that. Dana White said he wanted him to stay at 205 for a little longer. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to go with he going to fight Ankalaev because if he's staying at 205, that's the fight niggas want to see. Niggas don't want to see you fight Jamal Hill. Jamal Hill made too many excuses afterwards. You done killed Yuri. You done killed Young.
Niggas don't want to see him fight nobody else at 185. I'm saying
205.
I mean, at 205. I'm saying the big money fights for him. Like, if they make the Chimaev fight, like they was talking about that, if they make the Chimaev fight.
That would be at 205, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying, though, even still, though, if they make the Chimaev, any UFC fan to pick a Chamaya fight over the Ankalaev fight. They'll pick an Izzy rematch over an Ankalaev fight. You get what I'm saying? So if he pursue one of them, bro, he deserve it. And I'm saying Ankalaev.
I don't want to see an Izzy rematch.
Ankalaev could fight Jamal Hill or Yuri, or he got to beat one of them niggas, bro. I just feel like that, bro. Like we shouldn't live in a world where you should just get a title shot. I want to make that understood for every weight class.
Hey yo, but see right now, especially in his weight class, it's like nigga, the top. Hey yo, nigga, let me finish my point.
No, I'm just
like hold up, but look, right now, he going through like what Kamaru and them went through, where he kind of lapping the division. So that's why he got to go so low in the ranking since he already beat 1 through 5. You get what I'm saying? So what is left for him to do? Fight Ankalaev. You get what I'm saying? But that's all I wanted to say. Let's go to the chat.
Nigga said Alex walking around at 250 right now.
That nigga a big motherfucker for real. Like,
he might be.
He a big motherfucker. But John Jones was doing the same thing at 205 forever.
Yeah, bro.
The whole time John Jones was at 205, he could have been a heavyweight.
Hell yeah, bro. I just want to see a nigga like, in reality, be the top 10 nigga. You be the top 5 nigga. You be the top 3 nigga. You get a title shot. I think that it should go that route for everybody in boxing and in UFC, bro. Like, in any other sport, that's what you would have to do to become a champion. We you feel me, used to what they give us and the shit that we like okay with it at this point. Like, nah, bro, you should have to earn your way there no matter how popular you is, no matter how much money you is. You get what I'm saying? You should have the top 10, top 5, top 3 title.
That's how you just said, in the perfect world. And that's how it would be.
And we get, as fans, we get the best matchups in them situations. So we don't lose as fans. You get what I'm saying, in them situations. This whole Riyadh season shit, that's what this is. You get what I'm saying? The best in the division matching up.
Hey, yo, boxing would be better if it was more like UFC, because just because you fourth in the WBC or you second in the WBO, like if they put all that shit together, you might be 12.
Yeah.
And that's what make UFC.
Yeah.
Cause nigga, you 12.
Yeah.
You ain't no other belt. None of that shit. You 12, nigga.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So that's the difference for real. Like, because it's nigga be number 1 in this ranking system, but 6 in this ranking system.
Not even ranked in another system.
And not even ranked in another system. You get what I'm saying? That's stupid as fuck for real. Whole time this nigga 12.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
real shit. That's why I follow. That's why I tell you the Ring magazine. The Ring magazine is like a consensus. It take everybody into account, and it like give you a estimate of like, you feel me, the top 10, the real top 10.
It's because every fight got to be a title fight so they could sell it. That shit is marketing.
Yeah.
The casual fan don't want to just tune into no motherfucking fight.
They get money too. If every fight that's for a belt, no matter what belt it is, they get 3%.
Yeah. But yeah, so you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's hand over fist they making money. Mm-hmm. So it just don't need to be all that shit for real. It ain't no way to stop it, but at the same time, it's ugly.
Yeah.
Yo, did y'all see yesterday that Nevada said fighters who use cannabis products will no longer be accused of doping violations?
It shouldn't be. Well, I don't even know why they was stripping.
I know Keyshawn Davis. Shout out to Keyshawn Davis, you feel me? I think he fight November 8th, next Friday in Norfolk, Virginia. He got jammed up with a weed situation like last year. You feel me? So, that's some bullshit.
Hey, yo, Nate Diaz missed like 2 years of his career for weed. You know what I'm saying? So that's just stupid, bro. Like, that's just so dumb. As I hit my J.
Hey, yo, yeah, but the Davis brothers, yo, I like that, yo. They from Virginia and shit, and all three of them fighting on the same card.
I like that.
Yeah, that shit.
They better all win.
Yeah, they from Virginia, Norfolk.
The Charlos lost when they did that shit.
Yeah, Jamel lost to Tony Harrison.
Yeah,
that day. Jamal was in the back like he was ready to cry.
They both cried, for real.
Hey, yo, that was a good little error in boxing, though. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good little error. That's when PBC had shit on Smash.
I ain't gonna lie, that's what got me started back watching boxing.
That little error.
PBC turned up
when Keith Thurman was hot.
Yeah.
But that's when 154 was on fire, bro. Jamel Charlo, Tony Harrison, Jared Hurd, Austin Trout, Laura,
got
like
good question from the chat.
All of them was on PBC.
Y'all think Keyshawn ready for Tank? She keep calling this nigga out, man.
I think he ready. Hey yo.
Do you think he
So when you
ready?
think when you asking me, do you ready? Is like, don't ask me if he'll win.
It seems
I think he ready.
like you're ready.
I think he ready for the fight. You get what I'm saying? I think he ready for anybody. But I think it'll be a much better fight than Frank Martin or Lamont Roach. So I think he ready.
Nah, bro. Like, hey, yo, it's the exact same thing. It's what I was saying earlier, for real. Like, I don't feel like boxers duck each other. This nigga Keyshawn, when the last time you think he got his ass whooped? He probably don't remember either, for real. Yeah. So you think he thinking a nigga whoop his ass?
Hey yo, honestly, Andy Cruz.
Hey yo, I've been boxing every bit of 2 weeks.
Andy Cruz.
Like, well, yeah.
Something about Andy Cruz.
Hey yo, I've been boxing every bit of 2 weeks. I feel like I whoop every ass on earth right now, for real. Like, I don't. Hey yo, I ain't even nice. I ain't even.
Andy Cruz ain't ready.
Andy Cruz did look bad his last fight, but that was a tall, lanky ass, rangy. You get what I'm saying? That was just a tough fight. For
hey yo, it's gonna be a little bit of a mental battle in that fight too, because he beat Keyshawn multiple times. He ain't just beat him one time. He beat Keyshawn multiple times in the amateurs, but he gold medalist. But I don't know.
It ain't the amateurs though.
Yeah.
Completely different style of fighting.
Nigga said, I think Tank would scrape Keyshawn, but if he want to fight him for real, let him fight.
Hey yo, I would much rather that fight than the Lamont Roach.
Hey yo, it's not like I'm saying I wouldn't watch it. If he fought Keyshawn tomorrow, I'm watching it for real. I'm just also a fan of Keyshawn, and I don't want that to happen to you. You get what I'm saying? I don't. Nah, bruh. Like, go fight somebody else first.
Yeah, and go get a belt, you feel me? Go fight Barinchak for the belt and get the WBO belt and unify with Tank. But, hey, yo, I think it's a good fight whenever it happens, Davis versus Davis. It just sound good, you feel me? DMV. We ain't really the DMV. We in Baltimore, we don't really consider ourselves the DMV, you get what I'm saying?
Hell no.
It's just a different world up here, but at the same time, Baltimore versus Virginia, it'll be a good little scrap. Definitely. No, but if Tank gonna stay around at 135, and that's what y'all don't understand, if he gonna stay at 135, that's the niggas he gonna have to fight.
I'd rather see him fight Gary Russell with somebody, for real.
Either
Gary Russell, for real.
You don't happy about that shit at all.
Cause I just wouldn't.
You would rather see him fight Gary than Keyshawn?
I don't want to see Keyshawn fight yo. Like, Keyshawn will get the shit beat out of him.
Let me see that.
He'll get the shit beat out of him right now, for real. Yo need to go do something else first. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't go do that, bro. Like, leave him alone right now. Like, I ain't saying that maybe in the future, yeah. Like, but not right now, bro. Not right now.
I mean, he might not ever be able to beat Tank. He's not better than Tank.
How you say he gonna put Gary in the back?
Hey, yo, it would have been a good scrap when it should have been a scrap, but Tank gonna beat the fuck out Gary Russell.
Hey yo, Gary Russell will come out that bitch and surprise the fuck out y'all, for real. Like,
he wouldn't surprise nobody. He'd do good the first couple rounds and then get stopped.
Nigga, his name Gary Russell, bro. He ain't doing shit.
I mean, I don't got Gary Russell winning.
He got 5 brothers, all of them named Gary Russell.
I ain't got Gary Russell winning, but I definitely think that'd be a better fight.
Different middle names.
Him and Gary Russell would be a better fight than Frank Martin.
That's phony. That's some phony ass shit.
You said what?
Him and Gary Russell would be a better fight than Frank Martin.
You think so?
It will be.
Yeah, and definitely Lamont Roach.
Hey yo, but that's the point though. You can't keep doing this level of competition. We don't. If you was gonna fight Gary Russell
got 13 title defenses.
If you was gonna fight Gary Russell, you should have fought him when you fought Frank Martin. Or Hector Garcia. You get what I'm saying?
Honestly, I wouldn't even want to see it.
And he ain't hurt, bro. He been saying he healthy. He been out of the ring for 2+ years.
Russell can't beat Frank.
Hey yo, I would want to see Gary Russell in another fight first, and then fight.
I always wanted to see Gary Russell and Chris Colbert, bro. That's a scrap, bro. That's a scrap, bro.
No, that's a scrap. Yo, he gonna beat the. Listen, shawty. Listen. I seen you we was at the nigga. You could ask Andre Ward. I slapped the shit out you, shawty. Listen. Hey, yo, you ain't never hear yo talk? Yo be like, listen, shorty. Listen. I slapped the shit out you. Like, apparently, this nigga was slapping niggas back in the day, for real. But he already beat the shit out Chris Colbert. Chris Colbert ain't got.
Chris Colbert?
Hey yo,
what they saying in the chat?
Chris
Yo,
Colbert?
in the chat, yo, who Gary Russell, Chris Colbert at
Gary
130.
Russell,
he'll beat the shit out Chris
Colbert?
When the last time you seen Gary Russell beat somebody up, bro? It had to be at least 4 years ago.
When last time you seen Chris Colbert beat somebody?
Yeah, nigga,
Earlier than that.
Who the fuck is Chris Colbert?
Hey yo,
Lil B.
earlier than that. Hey yo, I don't
What?
think that Gary Russell.
Lil B.
I don't think
It's a
that.
black nigga?
I don't think
Yeah.
that Gary Russell could get in the ring with Ryo and go to the decision.
You look up Chris Colbert.
Yo thought Chris Colbert was
I
white.
swore he was. You
Nah,
couldn't
hell
tell
no.
me Chris Colbert wasn't a white man.
No, hell no.
That's like white Dante.
He black and he be having pink hair and orange hair.
Well, that explains a lot, my guy.
Yeah, yo, but he'll
He looked like a Chris Colbert.
beat the shit out Chris Colbert for real. Like beat the dog shit out
Prime
y'all.
time, that's your name.
Stomp a mud hole in his ass and walk it dry for real. Like he beat the shit out Chris Colbert. Hey yo, Chris
coming off
Colbert.
2 L's,
Hey yo,
bro.
Chris Colbert be quitting, bro. Like
Coming
you
off
can't
2 L's.
put him in there with no motherfucking
Yeah.
Gary Russell. He a dog.
Let me see what Gary
He
Russell
a
about.
dog. That
That's a
nigga,
good fight,
hey yo,
man.
his only loss, he had a fucked up shoulder, and I honestly think he won with one hand.
That's his only
Nigga
loss.
said they want to
Yeah.
see Tevin Farmer.
He got
and
one
Gary
loss.
Russell.
Gary Russell. Oh damn, Lomachenko. You're right. My bad. My bad. My bad. You
I-
right. Hey yo, he
I
sharp.
ain't even saying
He
that.
sharp. He sharp.
he
He
lost his
sharp.
last fight.
He sharp. He sharp. He sharp.
He
He
lost
sharp.
his last fight
He sharp.
versus
Yeah.
Mark.
I forgot about Lomachenko.
Magasayo.
No, in the words of Gary Russell, that was a dehydrated. Listen, shorty.
Yo, he ain't fought in 2
That
years.
was a dehydrated weight drain, Gary Russell.
Gary Lomachenko beat him in his third fight.
Gary Russell talking third person too, for real. So
Yeah,
that
he was
shit
on a
cool,
run
too.
until he met Loma.
Yeah.
He was on a
He had 13 straight title defenses.
Yeah.
No, Gary Russell can fight, yo. He can
But
fight.
he ain't fought in
he
2
just
years, yo.
he just a bluffing ass nigga when it come to getting in the ring, bro, and actually fighting competition, high level competition. You feel me?
Niggas is definitely saying Farmer and Gary Russell.
Slim,
better fight.
listen, Slim.
Yeah, farmer. Yeah, I like that too though.
Slim ain't try to get in there with me, shorty. That's what you not understanding. Slim wasn't trying to get in there with me, shorty. Like, I slapped shorty.
Hey yo,
and-
so
Gary Russell look like a killer,
Yo, he a killer, bro. He a killer,
like
bro.
a killer, yeah.
He like this big, bro. But yo, a savage for real.
yeah, he ain't no. Yeah, I don't
He
want to
not
get it
no
misconstrued.
sucker,
Yeah,
bro.
he not though.
Huh?
He ain't no sucker at all. I don't even want to get that misconstrued. Gary Russell like that. He just ain't like.
He'll beat
He
the
ain't-
fuck out. He told him to his face. Listen, shorty, you don't want this shorty.
Nah,
Like,
bro. Hey yo, Chris Colbert ain't cop no deuce when he was right there with y'all.
Nah, Chris Colbert ain't cop no deuce. He ain't cop no
Yeah, he ain't
deuce.
got no deuce when he was right there with y'all. He was like, let's fight. Like on some, yeah, you feel me? Like, let's fight. Nigga, we
Yo
some
said I
boxers.
will slap you now. Like, nah, nigga, no, I will slap you. Like, don't just talk to me. Like, hey, yo, he'll beat the shit out, yo.
Niggas said they would have liked to see that Gary and Lomo rematch at 30, but Gary was too inactive.
That's what
I'd have
I'm
liked to see
saying, bro.
that, too. That would have been fire. That would have been super dope.
Hey, yo,
You know the tickets for the Jake Paul fight $30.
they must be some high up seats. But shit, I still go.
Hey, yo.
I was just putting that out there.
Hey, yo. That shit funny and all, but I would go. Nigga, like I would
Putting
go
that
like a
out there.
motherfucker for real.
$30
That's Mike.
seats.
That is
Yeah.
That is 58-year-old Mike Tyson in there.
And it's
Hey, yo.
the Jerry World, whatever the fuck that shit.
Hey yo, I would go to see Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor rematch.
There you
Yo,
go.
they
Yeah, that's gonna be savage.
yo, that was the
That's gonna be
first women's fight to like be a main event and sell out. They sold out the Madison Square Garden. That shit, and that you seen that fight?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That shit went down to the wire. That was a good ass fight. So this rematch gonna be a scrap for sure. Both of them two of the best ever in women's boxing.
Is they gonna do 3-minute rounds? Cause Amanda
I don't know.
Serrano been
But
on
yeah,
that shit.
yeah, I don't know.
Like,
I think her last fight was 3 minutes. I don't know though, but I don't know.
I fuck with her just
Yeah.
off that for real. Like, yeah, like why they?
I got a motherfucking question.
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite women's fight you ever seen? Women's boxing?
That Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor won
Okay.
for sure.
Only if not saying that, my favorite women's fight would be Clarissa Shields and what's her name? Brackus.
Yeah.
Cecilia Brackus.
Yeah.
Her. That was
Yeah,
a great fight.
That was a good fight. Now when Clarissa Shields went over to the UK and fought Savannah Marshall.
That was a good fight.
Savannah Marshall, the only person to beat her in the amateurs, and I think she might have beat her in the Olympics or something. But Clarissa Shields got 2 gold medals, so I don't know if it was in the Olympics. She beat her in the amateurs though, and they fought for undisputed for real.
But Clarissa Shields don't seem like she done had her ass whooped in a long time.
The first time they was supposed to fight is when the day that they canceled it because the Queen of England had died. You feel me? But then they rescheduled it. She went over there and whipped her ass for real. But it was a good fight. But Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano won. Telling you, that was a good fight. Yeah, Savannah. Savannah Marshall. That's her name. But you talking about somebody else though.
Blunt POV said Hannah Gabriel and Shields.
Yo, but Shushu Carrington on that card, Mario Barrios on that card.
That's what it was. It was Hannah Gabriel and Clarissa Shields.
I
thought
Hannah Gabriel.
I said the wrong name. Yeah.
Yo, Barrios versus Abel Ramos is a terrible matchup, but I'm just glad to see Barrios on a big platform. You get what I'm saying, and staying active. But that's a bad matchup. But he gonna look good on Abel Ramos. But
I like Barrios.
I like
Barrios.
Yeah.
Barrios, my guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think he a gatekeeper, but I think you need niggas like Barrios. I think he gonna fight a lot of people. I want to see him in boots eventually. You feel me? But I honestly think that whichever one of the young niggas move up to 147 first, they gonna fight Barrios.
Boots beat up Barrios, but he gonna make it a fight for real.
But even Devin Haney or T.O., I think I'm gonna fight him. I think I'm gonna go up there and fight him. And shit, maybe Ryan Garcia when he come back. Ryan Garcia and Barrios will be a scrap.
Ryan Garcia, shit. That's a good fucking fight. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
that took a second to register. I watched like the first round of it in my mind for a second, like, oh, all right, yeah, hell yeah, that's fire. That's fire. I would love to see that because Barrios will beat the fuck out Ryan Garcia. He'll beat the shit out Ryan Garcia.
Aztec Warrior.
Hey yo, Barrios would beat up. That's what I'm saying.
Hey yo, Barrios the Aztec Warrior.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, my nigga. Like Barrios would beat up Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
Did
you know that today was the 50-year anniversary of the Rumble in the Jungle?
Yes.
Ooh, damn, we should have known that.
I did. I posted it earlier.
Oh, all right. Well, we should have came in with that. Like, on the 50th anniversary of the Rumble in the Jungle, we should have came in with that.
That's what I mean by boxing being global. This nigga Cheatham saying the shit need to be here. They fought in Africa. They fought in Africa, my nigga. You feel me? And it was like a worldwide event. Like they treated them like superstars, celebrities.
They fought
when they
in
went
Africa, but we cared here. We don't care here. Them niggas go fight in Africa, nobody's gonna know. You get what I'm saying? Like, that shit gonna be crazy. Like, the hardcore boxing fans is gonna know. But that ain't what run boxing. The casuals do. So, like, if them niggas not gonna be tuned in, because the fight gonna be 3 o'clock in the morning, niggas, like, then...
Also, Sky Sports is reporting that Daniel Dubois and Wardley has been approved by the IBF.
I like that. I like that fight a lot.
That's the dude that just gave Yo the egg-shaped form. Egg-shaped form.
That's another UK fight. Yeah. The egg-shaped form changed the nigga whole face.
Yeah, I don't...
Dubois and Wardley, though. I like that fight, though. I think Dubois stop him. But, shit, you never know. Fabio Wardley can crack. So you never know with that fight. But I think Dubois stop him.
But this broke a nigga face.
This is the kind of fight where I never pick Dubois in any fight, any big fight. So I'm picking him now, and this is the kind of fight that he around and lose.
Yeah. Hey, yo, it's hard for me to pick either of them niggas. Sure enough, for real, like, I don't know who will win that fight, honestly. For real, like, I'm going to go with the nigga that just broke a nigga face. I know if I just broke a nigga face, I would be on my high horse, for real. I'm slapping niggas.
There's reports that Canelo is waiting for a better beef offer. How do y'all feel about that?
Hey, yo,
why would Canelo be waiting for a better beef? Well,
hey, yo, I like the fight. I told you, I think that's like that's one of them all-time great fights to me, yo. Like, no matter how it would play out, I would have a lot of respect for Canelo for taking a fight.
If Canelo wanted the better beef fight, he would just post, I want the better beef fight, and that shit would be world news. Ain't no wait for offer. What are you waiting for an offer for?
I'm kind of with you on that.
Like, what is you waiting for an offer for? Like, you Canelo, my nigga. It better be Evans the champion, but don't nobody know who the fuck he is.
Nice.
Hey, yo, nigga, when you came to the barbershop and talked about it, who you talk about it with?
What you?
Yeah, nigga. Like, wasn't like a group set. Niggas don't be knowing, nigga. Like, Stub don't be knowing. Like, nigga, like, the customers don't be knowing. Like, they don't be watching this shit. They don't be knowing who these niggas is, bro. Like, so you gotta make the move, bro. You Canelo.
Hey, yo, I like the fight, though. If it ever happened, I like the fight. I always like the fight. I like Benavidez versus Beterbiev, too. I think that's one of the best fights in boxing.
Hey, yo, if they fight, niggas gonna be like, hey, yo, who this nigga Canelo fighting? Niggas gonna ask you that. Like, yo, this nigga Canelo fighting any good? You think he got a chance? Is he nice? Like, whole time he undisputed champion. For real, like,
Niggas fucking shit up.
Hell yeah.
Yo, niggas said Devin been training. Who you think he should fight his first fight back? That's what Blunt POV said. You know who answered him first? 4-4. This nigga said Catterall.
Catterall. I don't really like the style matchup, but I like the name. You get what I'm saying? But I don't really like the style matchup. I think Devin Haney first fight back should be at a catch weight or at 147.
Nigga said
so
Haney lost a lot of confidence.
I like Blair to Flair at 147.
Okay.
Or I like Broly at a catch weight. You get what I'm saying? Just a fight that can entertain people, but it's going to be a good style clash for him to look good. You get what I'm saying?
Hold up, nah. I'll take the Rolly.
I don't want to see him fight Rolly.
On that.
I'd rather see the Blair to Flair fight. And honestly, I don't even think, hey, yo, Blair to Flair fuck around beat yo, for real. Like, I don't.
Yeah, but it's a good fight, though. I think he got to come back and fight somebody like that. Just get his feet back under him. Like, he should beat Blair to Flair, but Blair to Flair could beat him. You feel me? That's why it'll be a good fight. And the press conference going to be entertaining. All that shit going to be entertaining leading up to the fight.
I don't know. I'd rather see Blair to Flair in the press conference.
Yeah. Hey, yo.
Rolly been on his Gandhi shit for real, so I don't want to see Rolly in the press conference.
When you fight for a living and file a lawsuit for a nigga that whipped your ass. Blair the Flair would sell tickets against Devin, and Haney versus Blair the Flair is fire.
Yeah, at 147. You feel me? Definitely. Because I think that he just having a training camp where you ain't got to worry about cutting so much weight.
Haney and Barrios would be good.
Not his first fight back. Not his first fight back. Haney. I don't want him to cut all the way to 140. That's my point. His first fight back. I don't think that he should cut all the way to 140. If he gonna fight at 140 for the belts, that's cool. But I think he should get a fight back.
Hell yeah, nigga, call back in. The fuck?
Yeah, a fight back. Hell yeah.
Call in anytime 4-4.
What'd he say?
He said, "Can I call back in?" I said, "Fuck yeah, nigga, shit." You let me know when to pick up. God damn it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. The OCM, Jade, motherfucking Blunt POV, FIFA Beast, 4-4.
Yes.
See y'all niggas, man.
Yo, but I just think he need a fight back under his feet.
Yo,
you get what I'm saying?
Barrios smoked that nigga first fight back.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey yo, hey yo, I will be so happy for Barrios. Hey yo,
that's why he said it. That's why he said it. You get what I'm saying? Barrios. Yeah, he should fight Barrios right now. Yo, yeah, that'd be a good fight. I would be
so happy for him, bro. Like, hey yo, I'm gonna call you immediately. Like, bro. Hey yo, I'm gonna treat you like family.
Like the track for him.
Hey, yeah, dude.
So I wanted to talk about the Devin thing and really just like 140 in general.
Yes.
We don't know what Devin's doing. Like if he's keeping his weight down. I mean, at this point, if he's been keeping his weight down.
Nigga said Joe was 215.
No, hell no.
Nigga said Joe was 215.
Niggas ain't say he was 2.
You don't never know. You don't never know because he might be big. But he might. But right now he might be like 150, 155. We don't know.
Yeah.
Like so.
Nah, he fat, bro.
Weight comfortably.
He fat.
And fight and come back and fight at 140. I think there's still like a lot of top guys that he can beat. Even just coming back, just because he's a bad style matchup for a lot of niggas.
Yeah, at 140, you saying?
Yeah, so like, say he came back and fought Pitbull.
Right.
I think he's gonna wash Pitbull. Like, Pitbull too little. Like, the same shit he been doing.
Yeah, I think he'll wash Pitbull too, but I don't really think I kind of want to see Pitbull fight at 135. I don't really want to see Pitbull fight, yo.
I think it'd be
I'm
a
just
boring
saying
fight.
more on the side of him coming back more healthy. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't think that I think that his first fight back, a weight cut to 140, his training camp will be predicated to him losing weight more than training. You get what I'm saying? So it'll be like, damn, I got to get down to 140. Like that'll be the whole training camp in the back of his mind. I got to get down to 140. So I don't. That's the why I'm saying that. Like if he gonna come back and fight for a belt, I like Liam Perro. I like Rayo. You get what I'm saying? And Teofimo. You feel me? Really, I honestly want to see him get one fight, and I think Teofimo should be the next fight for him. I always want. They got smoke that they got to clear.
He can't fight Teofimo next.
I don't know.
He can't fight Teofimo
People not
next.
Gonna agree with me, but I still think Devin to beat Teofimo just off the
style.
Not that Devin off the style matchup, because not that Devin moves around and stuff like people who Tio's have problems with, but he does move and he does have good defense for certain niggas.
Yeah.
Like Tio, I don't think Tio is a better boxer than Devin overall.
Hey, yo, but I think honestly, Tio.
I disagree, bro.
I think Tio fight to the level of his competition. So I think that whenever you see Tio in a big fight, whether it's Tank, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Crawford, whoever you see him in a big fight against, I think that you're going to see the best version of him. No matter how the fight play out, I think that he going to come to fight, and you're going to see the best version of Teofimo.
844.
In the event that he closed the distance on Devin Haney, that's when the fight going to get interesting. So if Devin Haney can keep the distance and keep him at the jab, moving around, he going to look good. But when Tio closed the space, like, how the fight going to look then?
That's where I think Devin could beat him at is I think Devin can control the range.
Right.
And Tio's not very good at closing the distance, in my opinion. And he's also not like that's not a matchup for Devin Haney, but I feel like Tio's ring generalship in general is kind of not good because we done seen him get pushed back to the ropes against Claggett, like, and I know he won that fight comfortably, but you still don't want to see nobody up against the ropes taking punches.
844. Look, the fight gonna be a boring fight. You got a nigga that want to go backwards and be a counterpuncher versus a nigga that really just want to stand there and jab and move around for real. You get what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a boring fight. But I'm saying Teofimo will win the boring fight, like off the strength that yo gonna look slicker doing it. Like that Josh Taylor fight, yo really, like he shows you like, nigga, I can box. I ain't just knocking niggas out for real. I'm slick with this shit.
Josh Taylor not Devin Haney though.
Hey, I mean,
Josh Taylor was undisputed though, bro. You gotta put some respect on him.
I respect Josh Taylor, but also
he boxed your head off, bro.
Josh Taylor hasn't been looking good in his last few fights before that, and on top of that, He's been at 140 for a while. He's been talking about moving up. Yeah. He didn't look good on the scales. He didn't look good in the ring.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, but you can't take nothing away from Tio
I respect Tio's resume. Like I think he's beat the best guys he could beat that were available. But at the same time, I don't think that means that he can just beat Devin. Just like, boxing math, the matchup math doesn't work.
Hey yo, but I think that's one of the fights though that gotta happen. I think that honestly they gonna have like two or three fights, but their fathers might fuck around and fight. Like Bill Haney and Tio Cena might fuck around and scrap like during
that's
the shit.
Gonna be the best. That's gonna be the most entertaining part about the fight.
Maybe that could be the main event.
Real shit though. Like that's gonna be. That's what I'm saying. That they got static from 135, bro. That they gotta clear.
That's gonna be the most entertaining part about the fight is the fathers. Nothing else. Like the fight gonna be a boring fight, but the fathers is gonna be.
You said what?
Y'all feel like Tio wanted that fight at 135?
I feel like he did, but I think that Kambosos was his mandatory. You get what I'm saying? So I think that after he beat Lomachenko, you get like everybody when they win like a big when they win just a world title, they get like a hometown fight. You get what I'm saying? Like a voluntary title defense. So like he looked at that fight like, I'm ready to fight Kambosos in Madison Square Garden. I just beat Lomachenko. He my mandatory. I'm ready to fight yo. Like the WBC,
he expect to lose that motherfucker.
Yeah, the WBC wasn't really enforcing Devin Haney like to be to get that fight. So I think that
T.O. would kill this nigga.
T.O. would have killed Devin Haney. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
Think
like,
so. I don't think so.
You don't think he wanted the fight?
I don't think he did, but and also I remember a time where the T.O. did not the fight was not ordered. They were already negotiating prior because and it made sense because Kambosos was at the top of the ranking. He was in that spot, but they hadn't ordered a fight yet. And with all the delays and shit, eventually the fight did get ordered because T.O. has the belt. He hasn't fought in so long.
No, yo, Kambosos was his mandatory really before he fought Loma, and he stepped aside to let the unification happen. But Teofimo kept getting sick, and then Top Rank ain't paid for the fight, so it went to Triller, and it just kept falling through. Like that, he was his mandatory.
But the same thing just happened with. I mean, like with the sanction bodies, we can't really hold them to no standard because the same thing just happened with Devin Haney, and he was able to keep his belt after the Sandor Martin shit. If he were to beat Ryan, he still would have had his belt. So it's like the only reason he let it go is because he didn't want to fight Sandor Martin. That's how Pollo and Gary Russell fought for the belt. That's why Pollo got the belt now, because he didn't want to fight. He didn't want to fight Sandor, and it's not that he didn't want to fight him. Like it wasn't no money behind the fight. Like that's one of the worst fights, I ain't gonna lie, that can be made in boxing. Right.
Ain't nobody want to see that fight. So when it went to the purse bids, Eddie Hearn didn't want to pay for it. Ain't nobody want to pay for it. That's why him and Eddie Hearn had kind of got into a dispute, because he like, damn, you ain't even backing me. You get what I'm saying? But Eddie Hearn like, bro, that ain't a big fight. Like, and ain't nobody want to pay for that fight.
Yes. That's another thing. Devin he wanted all the perks of being an Eddie Hearn fighter, but he don't want to be signed to Eddie Hearn.
Yeah.
But I think, as far as out of the ring, I don't disagree. I don't agree with none of the shit Devin doing. But inside the ring, I think he's still one of the best fighters in shit. If he were to move up to 147, I think he's one of the best fighters at 147. Yeah. If he stays at 140, he's one of the best fighters at 140. I think I think the talent pool. I think people overrate a lot of these guys.
Yeah, real shit
based
though.
Off of the other guys that they beat that were overrated. For example, Ryo. Like, I don't think Ryo's as good as a lot of people may think he is. But I like Ryo. Like, I'm a fan of his fighting style, but he's a flawed fighter.
Yeah.
You don't think right?
You know, a lot of people would say like.
Hold on, real quick. What you say?
Hey, yo, Ryo, like, I don't think Ryo is super skilled, but that's the other intangible. He tough.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, Ryo just one of them guys, bro.
Hey, yo, I like Ryo, like, because I think that he always going to be in an entertaining fight, for real. I think that he fought Pitbull, like, he had a game plan against Pitbull, and he went in there and stuck to it. You get what I'm saying? And won the fight comfortably. But I think for the most part, he going to be in entertaining fights, like we saw with Edwin De Los Santos. Like, so I don't think that he is good as people might think, because I seen him get knocked out by Edwin De Los Santos. And I seen him be in tough fights before that, you feel me? He keep his chin in the air. You feel me? He there to be knocked out.
Edwin De Los Santos just tough.
I don't know. I don't really know about that.
Tank was trying to fight them. He hurt.
I don't know about that, bro. I don't know how tough he is. But we got to see him. Because against Shakur, it was a reason that fight was so boring. It wasn't just because of Shakur. It was because of him, too. He ain't take too many chances either. And he wasn't hurt. Shakur had a hurt hand. He wasn't hurt. So.
About Boots and Devin.
Yeah. So that's another thing I want to
Devin beat the shit out. Boots beat the shit out of Devin.
People saying Tank should have fought like Edwin De Los Santos when Edwin De Los Santos is coming off a loss, and he didn't look didn't do nothing impressive in that fight.
Yeah, that's why I didn't even say, like, I don't know why people want to see that fight. People want to see that fight just because he was an opponent of Shakur. I don't know why.
It's a style clash joint.
I don't want to.
It's like strong nigga versus strong nigga.
No, I don't really want to. It's a fight that I wouldn't really be mad at. Like, if Tank didn't have nobody else to fight, but
he got nobody else to fight.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So if he don't, I wouldn't be mad at it, but it's not a fight that I would want to see. You get what I'm saying? I would just know that it's a in the meantime kind of fight. I don't see Tank losing that fight. Like I don't really want to see that fight. Like it's nothing that Edwin De Los Santos did in his career that make me want to see him fight Tank. Nothing.
I mean, neither was Lamont Roach or Frank Martin for that matter.
If we're not mad, if we wouldn't be mad at that, why we gotta be mad at the Lamont Roach fight? Like, who else is he? Like, who would you replace Lamont Roach with right now?
Barinchyk. To be honest, I would have pursued the Barinchyk fight because Barinchyk is not all the way a top rank fighter. Like he one of them fights that Top Rank got some of his rights, but he not fully signed to Top Rank. So I would have, even though like just because Tank showed that the door was open with Top Rank when he was in negotiations with Lomachenko, I would have pursued that fight. You get what I'm saying? So I would have did Barinchyk or Kid Austin maybe. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
so I don't know Barinchyk's like exact, like I don't know his contract or what his rights are or whatever. Yeah. But if say that Tank did have to negotiate with Top Rank for that fight, isn't it kind of like a different situation with him negotiating for a Loma fight that's going to make a lot more money, and there's a lot more money to split up because at the end of the day, everybody got to get paid when you bring in more people.
Hey, yo, but in certain situations, Tank and Lomachenko would have been like a deal where PBC and Top Rank would have had to do like a mutual agreement. But I think that Top Rank probably would have just let PBC do the whole fight with Barinchyk. You get what I'm saying? Like how when Canelo fought Munguia, like it was just all on PBC. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like one of the,
but I just feel like with Top Rank is different because they really are in-house. Like they work with Golden Boy works with everybody. Oscar De La Hoya really don't get enough credit for. He's willing to work with everybody, no matter. He hate the PBC, but he will work with them to make business make sense.
Right.
Bob Arum is Top Rank. I don't even want to say Bob Arum because I don't feel like he's running the show right now. But Top Rank isn't as eager to do business with the PBC or do business with Eddie Hearn. Like they'll do business with Oscar De La Hoya, but.
Yeah.
I don't know. So maybe what that says is that Oscar De La Hoya is more into fair business, and Top Rank and PBC are kind of like we're the big dogs. Like we need to.
They keep everything in house. Yeah, they keep everything in house.
That's exactly what it is.
And yo, did you see the UFC fight though?
Yeah. So are we talking about the main event?
Yeah, Topuria.
The whole card for real.
I had bet on Topuria to win by submission.
Right.
And he over like if it was like 30 more seconds in the first round, I would have hit big. But
I told you he had him.
I did not expect Max to get knocked out.
Yeah.
At all.
I told niggas, bro. I did pick Topuria by decision, but I knew like he would win a stand-up battle with y'all. I knew that. You get what I'm saying? I knew that he would win a stand-up battle with y'all.
Hey, yo, that second round, Max started getting in rhythm, for real. He just got
both
caught.
Of them, I think both of them was in rhythm. At no point did I feel like Topuria was losing.
Hey, yo, look at Topuria's face at the end of the fight.
So what do you
It was only 2 rounds, my nigga. Like, he knocked him out. But Max was throwing hands, my nigga. Like, he was putting them on him.
What you say, Fofo?
What do y'all think should be next for Max? Like
for Max,
y'all think he should hang it up? Or?
No.
I think 155.
No.
155.
Okay, see 155. It might. Okay, so I didn't want to say like the weight because he did look bad on the scale. I didn't want to say like the weight cut had anything to do with this chin.
Because MMA niggas don't say that. MMA niggas don't say that.
To have a great chin. So I just don't feel like, and it could be a build-up of all this trauma he done took in these fights, getting hit in the head, constantly, but...
Hey, yo, Topuria good, bro.
Yeah, no, Topuria good. I'm not taking nothing away from him.
Hey, 4-4. It was the weight cut, bro. It was the weight
I don't
cut.
want to say that because then that is taken away from.
Yeah,
Hey, yo,
taken away from.
I ain't trying to take away from Taporia. I'm not
because I said that from the beginning.
No, I'm not trying to take away from Taporia. At the same time, we all seen this nigga on the scale.
But I said that from the beginning. When we first talked about this fight 2 months ago, I said that from the beginning, and you still picked Max. I said coming back down to 145 is one of the reasons I'm leaning towards Taporia. You still picked Max, even though I said that. So at the same time, you can't now say that.
That first interview. What I sent you the video of what I said.
But I already knew that. You get what I'm saying?
I was like, yo, this nigga don't look good.
But I think the winner of Charles Oliveira and Michael Chandler at 155 for the BMF belt is the next move for Max. That's what I would like to see for Max. The winner of Charles Oliveira and Michael Chandler at 155.
I don't want to see him fighting either of them niggas.
My only,
for the BMF belt, Charles Oliveira.
He should just hang it up because.
Hang it up.
Listen.
Hang it up. Charles Oliveira.
What's wrong with Charles Oliveira? You the only nigga that talk about Charles Oliveira the way you talk about Charles Oliveira.
For the BMF belt. For the BMF belt.
Huh?
For the BMF belt.
What you say?
The submissions, Charles Oliveira hit hard as shit.
That's what Cheatham, the only nigga that talk about Charles Oliveira the way that he talk about Charles Oliveira.
Because nigga, like I'm a lifer with this shit. Niggas ain't never want to pick that nigga on.
Everybody
niggas
that's
ain't
good.
Never want to pick that nigga on the game.
It don't matter, bro. He beat everybody that's good.
Hey yo,
name a nigga at 155 right now.
Like 4 or 5 times.
Other than Islam, name a nigga at 155 right now. Dustin Poirier, he beat. Gagey, he beat.
Dustin Poirier quit.
Dustin Poirier, he beat. Gagey, he beat.
Hey yo, all right. Yeah,
Tony Ferguson, he beat.
Justin Gagey said he hit hard.
Tony Ferguson, he beat. Who he ain't beat?
The dead version of Tony Ferguson.
Who he didn't beat, bro? You get what I'm saying? He beat everybody.
Tony Ferguson had jumped out of a moving car before that fight. Tony Ferguson was losing his mind. Like before that fight, for real, like he ain't beat Tony Ferguson.
You always put an asterisk on.
Yeah, he got an asterisk on that shit for real. Cause he like when Sean Strickland won the title for real. I ain't trying to take nothing away.
How
from
he
him,
like
bro.
when Sean Strickland won the title when he beat everybody that's good?
Cause he one of them niggas that had just so happened to have the belt. Like I don't look at Oliveira as like one of them guys. He not one of them guys. He definitely not a BMF nigga. Like, yeah, he was the champ. He not a BMF nigga.
What you think?
That nigga quit too many times.
I don't know. I think Charles Oliveira is definitely BMF. Like
Fuck no, 4-4.
He take any fight. Like I ain't never heard about Charles Oliveira turning down a fight. He was an active champ.
Really?
His belt at least twice a year, bro. You gotta put some.
I mean, he was. Hey yo, he always took a bunch of fights for real. He just was losing them bitches in the beginning. He kind of like, Nate Diaz. Like,
this nigga like half blind, cuz.
That's touche, my nigga, touche. Like,
hold your name, Mike.
Hey, touche, my nigga. But look, yeah, I just don't. He not like a BMF type nigga to me for real. Like, bro, like.
I don't know, bro. You fight niggas.
Hey yo.
For real.
How he not and he beat all the niggas that fought for him?
Hear me up.
This nigga might be
he beat Justin Gagey, and you think Justin Gagey is the BMF?
Because the BMF a different type. It's like the hardcore belt when they used to be in WWE, WWF for real. It's like,
it's like supposed to be Budweiser drinking.
Yes.
John Cena short wearing niggas.
Yes.
Because gotta be that.
Hey yo, the BMF started with who?
That nigga 4-4.
It's the BMF started with Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal. 2 niggas that ain't in the top 10. They wasn't Jorge Masvidal
was in the top 10.
No, but Nate Diaz wasn't. Nate Diaz rarely ever been in his whole career. Nate Diaz never was one of them guys. He just got famous because he beat Conor McGregor.
So he wasn't top 10 in his division?
No, Nate Diaz. The other Diaz brother was the shit. Nate wasn't the shit.
That don't mean he wasn't top 10 in his division, bro.
Hey, yo, Nate.
He say the same thing about Sean Strickland, bro. And then we go back and look, and Sean Strickland was top 10.
Hey, yo.
You say the same thing about Sean Strickland.
Hey, yo.
He was top 10,
BMF, though. If we keeping it... Hold up. If we keeping it a bean, the BMF belt started with 2 journeymen.
Hey, yo. A 4-4. Was Nate Diaz a top 10 nigga?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He wasn't. He don't gotta be the best.
Ayo.
Ain't nobody ever say he was the best, but
Hey,
damn,
if
bro,
you
he
10,
wasn't
you
top
10, nigga. Like, all right, nigga. Like, all right, you was 10, nigga. All right, cool, nigga. Like Nate Diaz never was one of them guys, bro. Like, I'm trying to. Neither was Masvidal.
In 2016, he was the number 2 lightweight.
Masvidal
Who?
was a nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
That was Conor McGregor times, for real. Like,
Masvidal was nice.
Most recently, he was number 16 welterweight.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Shit.
Shout out Nate.
like Nate never was one. It was always Nick. Nick was the guy. You get what I'm saying?
That don't.
He was the number 1 contender before, yo. Come on, yo.
That's what got Masvidal famous. He beat up Leon. That was in the back of the joint, for real. Like 3-piece in the soda. That's what got Joe famous. At the same time, bro, like, nigga, these niggas wasn't the guys.
Kobe Covington out of the ring because Kobe Covington just dragged him around and laid on.
The point I'm trying to make, bro, is that the BMF belt started with tough niggas that's just scary show up and fight.
That's what Charles Oliveira do,
Man,
bro.
no, he be quitting sometimes, bro. He be, hey, yo, I'm trying to tell you, yo, you gotta go do your research on Charles Oliveira.
I do, bro. I know every fight that he quitted.
Bro.
I know every fight that he quit in.
All right, but you can't
quit
say
versus
that.
Max.
But you can, all right.
He
now,
quit
all right,
versus
now
Max, the nigga that I'm telling you I want to see him fight.
Look at all the BMF contenders, right? Because it wasn't supposed to be something that was supposed to be defended. At first, it was just supposed to be something that they did for decoration because Masvidal.
Bro,
and Nate Diaz. Hold on, hear me out. Let me finish my point. Like Masvidal and Nate Diaz, that wasn't supposed to be defended. All right, now cool. Now the next 2 niggas was Max Holloway and Justin Gaethje. They was perfect for that shit. When you start saying Charles Oliveira
beat the shit out of Justin Gaethje.
He beat him in a.
He beat the shit out of Justin Gaethje.
And niggas still think Justin Gaethje is tougher than Charles Oliveira.
Charles Oliveira, listen what I'm saying. You don't appreciate the growth in a nigga. He lost to him, but he a tougher nigga. You don't appreciate the growth in a nigga career, bro. Like, of course, all right, he did that in the beginning of his career, but he got better. That's what we trying to.
He quit with Islam.
He's blind.
Islam is the best nigga in the world.
But he quit with Islam.
He's the best nigga in the world.
He gave up.
Conor
with
quit with Khabib. He the best nigga in the world, bro. It ain't no. You get what I'm saying? He made him 10. Okay. You get what I'm saying? But all them niggas that you like other than Islam, he beat.
The other Conor McGregor wouldn't have quit.
All them niggas that you like other than Islam, he beat. So I don't get how you be like a nigga that lost to a nigga that you like. It's like, I don't get that,
that's not what the BMF mean, bro. Like, hey yo, that's the baddest motherfucker belt. It's not the champion. It's the baddest motherfucker belt. It's really the hardcore title, bruh. Like, who is the toughest nigga? Like, look at Justin Gaethje.
Hey, yo,
fight.
so that's why it's a good fight. So if Max the tougher nigga, he'll beat Charles Oliveira.
You're not gonna be a predominant grappler and have the BMF belt. That's just not how it work. You get what I'm saying? Like, this nigga's a jujitsu master. This nigga not going. You don't get the BMF belt from that, bruh. Y'all is changing the rules. Y'all changing the rules.
Hey yo, what you think next for Topuria?
Shit. I don't even know.
Hey yo.
Diego Lopez, maybe?
Hey yo, I like Diego Lopez, cause you know 312. What this was 308. 312 going to be in Sydney in Australia where Volkanovski from. So I think Diego Lopez going to fight Volkanovski for the interim title. So Topuria, I don't know. I think they trying to set up a fight in Spain for him. I want to see a fight in Spain.
Hey, yo, I honestly would like to see the Volkanovski rematch because I really think I think that whole camp going through something. If you notice, Izzy went going through some bullshit. Volk going through some bullshit at the same time. Neither of them niggas seem like they some shit happening over there. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I think
they in the chat. I think maybe he should take another easy, like, not an easy fight, but another winnable fight, bro.
Diego Lopez, bro.
And I don't think he needs to go back down that road.
Yeah, bro. Like,
Hey, yo, Diego Lopez supposed to be a winnable fight for you.
Diego Lopez versus Volk in Australia.
That's like supposed to be a winnable fight for you. Now, which Volk is going to show up? I don't know. Like this nigga, like once a fighter start talking about unaliving itself and all that shit, I kind of be like, maybe. But if he coming there in the right headspace, I got Volk.
It'd be bad career management. Like you can't just turn around. Like you get knocked out, and you turn around and fight this nigga. Wait, but first
It was his idea though.
Hey, yo, would y'all like to see Topuria and Conor?
No.
Conor.
No, Conor a little too big.
Go ahead.
Hey, yo, Toporia's small, yo.
At 155,
He a little
though.
guy,
155 though, and Conor had to.
He a little guy, yo. And Conor never gonna make 155 again.
That's what I'm saying. So 155, 160.
Yeah, he never gonna make 155 again. This nigga, he not fat.
Yeah. Hey, yo, so
like Jason Statham.
I'll watch. You know what though? What if Topuria just went up and fought at lightweight? Not even for the title, just fought. Because, you know, him and Patty Pimblett, like beef or whatever. So what if they...
Patty Pimblett has done nothing to deserve no belt with nobody.
Hey, yo, but it just don't...
It's not for a belt because he's not going... He moving up.
Just throwing some... Hey, yo, just throwing some shit. Just throwing some shit just because they trying to make a fight for Topuria.
Like defend his belt again? I don't know how...
Yeah, he got to defend... He got to defend his belt again.
Hey, yo, but...
Because he... Yes, because, like... Hey, yo, it's really like a rule of 3 in the UFC, for real. You get 3 and then you do what the fuck you want to, for real. Like, but he got to defend that motherfucker, though.
Lopez is busy. Who should he fight?
Hey, yo, but exactly. It ain't nobody in the division.
It ain't nobody, but I want to say. He just got to fight him, though, because... Hey, yo, he just got to fight him.
No, because I think that he should fight Volkanovski.
Because that's how a nigga like Marab was. A nigga like Marab was just a nigga on the list that niggas ain't know who he was.
No, he beat Peter Young. He beat some niggas.
I'm talking about before that. He just was a nigga in the top 10 and niggas was like, who yo? Now he the champion.
He beat Peter Young.
So you got to go fight them niggas.
He beat Peter Young. So he didn't just not beat nobody.
Before he got a chance to fight Peter Yan. Peter Yan was champion. My nigga, you don't just get a chance to fight Joe. You got to do something to fight Joe.
And you know, Marab not gonna move up and fight Ilya ever.
Yeah.
I kind of wish. I want money on Marab, but I kind of wish for the sake of the sport that Sean would have won.
Yeah, bro.
Got to see that fight.
I don't like Marab. I like Marab like personally, like he seemed like a cool nigga, but like stylistically, bro, I don't like how he fight.
I kind of do. I kind of do.
He like a Khabib nigga.
I like how he go in there and he's gonna do what he want to do. Like if this nigga want to come in here and carry you like a baby, and you a Olympic gold medal wrestler, it don't matter. He's just gonna carry you like a fucking baby.
Hey yo, so what you think about Marab versus Umar?
Marab versus Umar.
I'm gonna
go with Khabib, brother. I'm going with Khabib, brother. For real, like.
I think it's 50-50. You know, but you know why I pick Marab? Because, and y'all might not know. I don't know how much y'all are tuned into like grappling and shit. But Marab is a judo nigga, and I know Sambo got like judo.
Hey yo, I'm great. Cut you off, yo, right now, yo. Judo got its place in UFC for real, but it ain't like.
No, but listen.
Like, oh my God, this nigga do judo for real. Let's chill for real. Judo just throws and shit, my nigga.
It's about the way niggas like shoot they takedowns and shit. Like if you know judo, and I know it's like different because it's no gi and shit, but if you know how to like position your body to do throws, which Marab does, and he's really good at that. Like it's hard to wrestle with that nigga.
He a wrestler.
He's more than a wrestler. He's a grappler. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's well versed in the grappling art,
like,
yo.
You might think it's gonna look a certain way because you see how these niggas wrestle other like non-grapplers or grapplers from out here. Like the USA don't got shit on overseas when it comes to wrestling. Like that's in Europe.
That's the truth. And that nigga a good wrestler. But like when you talk about that mountain,
yeah. I come from Crazy Mountain.
When you talk about that mountain, my nigga, like them niggas is the best wrestlers
And yeah, real
on
shit.
earth, on the fucking
Hey
planet.
yo, and I think that Umar can stand up better than them too.
Them niggas is the best wrestlers on the planet.
Stand up, but I don't think he can. If it's how many 5-round fights have we seen Umar in? Has he been in one?
I feel you.
Hey yo,
Like,
them.
can he keep up the pace with? Because Marab is gonna fight the same way from round 1 to round 5.
Yeah.
And so do them niggas from that mountain.
But no, Kamzat doesn't. Islam.
Shemaev is from
No, he from the other side.
he from what's it called?
He's from Chechnya.
Chechnya. He from Chechnya.
I
Yeah,
believe
that's the other
all
side of
same
them.
region.
That's the other. It is. That's the
They
other
be
side of
beefing
the
though,
mountain.
right?
Yeah, that's the other side.
Yeah,
of the
he from Chechnya. He not with them though. Them niggas though, the Dagestan niggas is the ones.
mountain.
Like,
Real shit though. They
and no, I'm dead serious for real. Like they might have come from the same region.
Yeah.
Where's Zabit? Zabit from Chechnya too.
No,
for-
Zabit from Dagestan.
He from Dagestan,
Yeah.
but he ain't grow up with Khabib in them. Like
He
he
from Dagestan.
he don't come from that one. But them niggas that come from there is the shit. They the ones, bro. Like
I kind of let go of that. Where you from? Shit. It do matter to a certain extent.
no, I'm talking about. Hold up, 444. I'm talking about the Lanista, like that. What's Khabib father name? Khabib. That shit that Khabib father built. Where Khabib come from, where Islam come from,
AKA.
and Yo Grabe. No, not that's American Kickboxing Academy. No, it's not that. That shit. No, the shit that they got in that mountain up there, where all them niggas come from, and Khabib little brother next.
Yeah.
Like, bro, them niggas is savages, bro. Like, I don't. It's not the whole Dagestan. It's that where that gym.
No,
That-
I think it's the whole. Cause
That shit is a Lanista, my
yo,
nigga.
cause what you think? What you?
That's actually Khabib's little cousin.
Hey yo, cause what you think about
We don't know if it's like it just how deep it running.
Hey yo, so
Hey, yo,
what
it's
you
not
think?
it's not a genes thing. It's a them niggas come from the same cloth.
They
yeah.
run a tight camp over there.
Hey yo,
Yeah.
what you think about the nigga Shara Bullet?
I think a lot of niggas will whoop his ass. Honestly, he don't really impress me too much. I think he's.
I don't even know who the fuck it is for real.
The nigga that Shara, he from Dagestan too, with the one eye.
Oh shit. Oh Shabrat. Oh shit.
No, his name's Shara, but it's like it's longer than that. But
Yeah.
that's Shara.
No, all right. The way you said, yeah. I was like, who the fuck is that? Like, nigga, I don't know this guy.
He can't really be from Dagestan. He gotta be like a foreign exchange student or something. Because he
Yo said foreign exchange to Dagestan is crazy.
Oh, nah, yo said he not
You
even
chose
from
to be
that.
that. You chose to.
he from where Conor McGregor from. That's why he got that red hair. That's why he look like.
Oh my god.
Hey yo, he might
Yo
be.
said
Hey yo,
foreign
I think he a
exchange.
tough nigga.
Yeah.
Hey yo, but I think he should fight Paulo Costa. What you think about that?
No, I think Paulo Costa beat the fuck out of him.
Hell no, bro. I
Who?
think he'll whip his ass.
Hey yo.
The nigga with the one eye, I think I think Shara will whip his ass.
Hey yo, that's one thing that don't be happening to Paulo Costas, my nigga. Like, you might not like him, but you ain't seen nobody whoop his ass.
Well, is he?
Izzy whooped his ass. Izzy whooped his ass for real. But
He
like,
played with that nigga.
yeah, Izzy whooped his ass for real. Izzy don't count. That don't count. Sit him to the side.
Y'all talked about 309 already?
I don't
That's
know.
what we talking about. That's what we talking about now. 3 a week.
I think.
No, I'm talking about 309.
Plus, Paulo Costa.
Well,
kinda
Shao
got a
Kahn.
little bit.
No, that's 310.
Shara can't.
I
at
say
all.
John Jones and
Hey yo,
And Stipe.
Paulo
that's
done
309.
fought.
Oh, yeah, we
Paulo
can get
done literally fought everybody.
Yeah.
Take out Izzy, ain't nobody whooped his ass.
I think it'll be a
Like,
good
he
fight.
done
though.
lost.
I think that's what I'm saying. I think it'll be a good fight. Shara and Paulo Costa. I think it'll be a good fight.
Great fight for real. Like, Paulo Costas don't be in no bad fights.
JC, do you think it's anybody else with a name that you think he could beat? Char Bullet or whatever.
Shaq
With a
Rat,
name
though.
at that weight class, other than Paulo Costa, I'ma say,
I think Shorty in the mix.
Yeah,
I think he like.
Hey, yo, I
he
think
not
he
gonna lose to nobody
I think
under
he
top
top
three.
5. Yeah, I think he top 5 in that division for sure, yo. So
He not gonna lose
anybody
to
outside
nobody
of the
under
top
top
5. Who else outside of Izzy, Kamzat, Sean Strickland, yeah.
He'll fuck around, fuck Sean Strickland up.
I still take Robert Whitaker over because
Now,
Robert Whitaker not even. Hey, yo,
that'll be a style
clash.
I ain't gonna lie though, that'll be a style clash.
Robert Whitaker's done. That's what we needed to get to for real. Like,
Kamzat.
Hey yo,
what do y'all think about a Jared Cannon? I think Jared Cannonier would be a good fight for him. I'd like to see that.
Jared Cannonier beat him up.
You think so?
Yeah, Jared Cannonier super beat him straight up.
Okay.
Hey yo, so what you think about Kamzat? I told you he was going to destroy. You was like, in no circumstances did he win this fight.
The injury that was obtained.
I don't see nobody really beating him.
Yeah.
Hey yo, I had Robert Whitaker beating him, yo. Like I ain't even going. I said it on live for real. Like hey yo, he beat Robert Whitaker. I am stumped now for real. Like because I think he'd do the same thing he did to Robert Whitaker
Just to let y'all know, I was 3 for 3. I picked Topuria, I picked Kamzat, and I picked Jack Catterall over Regis. But yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, actually I lied. I think Kamaru Usman might beat Kamzat in a 5-round fight.
I got Kamaru.
Yeah.
I got Kamaru.
Bro, did y'all watch that fight?
Yeah, it was a good fight.
Yeah.
And Kamaru, hey yo, honestly, I don't got Kamaru because as good as Kamaru looked in that fight, for real, like Kamaru, he like in interviews you start giving up too much information. The more you put a microphone in the nigga face, the more you get to talking. Like how Errol Spence was doing, Kamaru was doing the same thing. Like yo said something like he got to walk down the stairs backwards because his knees be hurting. Then he say some shit about he can't run or jog. He gotta swim. Right. Then he say something like his thumbs be fucked up. So that mean you a wrestler with fucked up thumbs, nigga. That ain't good. Like you get what I'm saying? So, bruh, like he is that's why he's standing up so much because he a wrestler with no thumbs.
But his like wrestling defense is still sharp, like.
But his boxing ain't that great. That's some shit he just learned.
I don't think nobody in the UFC has that great a boxing outside of a select few niggas.
His wheelhouse is wrestling. So if you take wrestling away from yo not Kamaru Usman. Yo is a shell of Kamaru Usman. Because as good as he's standing up right now.
Right? And he takes wrestling away from Kamzat, which I think he did enough. For if it was a 5-round fight in the fight they previously had, I think he did enough keeping him off him. So if he were to do that for 5 rounds, and we've seen Kamzat fade before, and he's already having trouble making weight and stuff. Like, do you not think he's better on the feet than Kamzat?
Nah, not really.
I think it's about even.
Not at all. Not at all, for real. Like I think Kamzat stand up super underrated.
What y'all think about Kamzat versus Pierre?
Like, or not winning the fight, but that's where he had his best moments in the fight was when he was boxing.
844. Kamzat versus Pierre at 205.
I think Kamzat would probably. It depends. I don't know, because Alex Pereira could just knock you the fuck out. Like,
yeah. That's why it's a good fight, because if he don't knock him out, he gonna lose.
Yo, sure enough, bruh, Chimaev might come take yo straight to the ground and yo might not ever get back up.
But if he don't, he gonna get knocked out.
Hey, yo, Chimaev not bad standing. I'm not saying he better than world-class kickboxing. So it's not going to be... Chimaev not stupid. It's not going to be a kickboxing match. He going to set that shit up. Oh, yeah, kickboxing, kick it. Nah. Take down, double leg, single leg, something like that. He going to go straight to the ground because he not great at takedown defense. And then,
I don't think he going to go for the legs. I think he going to wrap his body like bear hugging and go for a throw.
Hey, yo, you see how he just did Robert Whitaker, right?
I actually missed it. I seen
Robert Whitaker, he really straight single leg. I mean, soon as fight started, I mean, he stood up for a second. Nah, fuck this. Single leg, double leg, chain wrestling. You get what I'm saying? To the takedown. And then he kept him there. You get what I'm saying? Like, as much, like, because it wasn't just like, oh, he took him to the ground and got the submission. Robert Whittaker was doing a great job defending that shit. Yeah. And then once he took his back, he got him in that neck crank and then broke his face. You get what I'm saying? But Robert Whittaker wasn't doing a bad job. You get what I'm saying? He was doing a good job. He just got hurt.
Yo, I like that fight though.
Combat, I think, do a little different than like Islam and Khabib. Is he shoot a lot more? He do shoot more at the legs. Khabib a lot of the times would wrap up and do throws or get an ankle or something.
Nah, it's the cage.
Would dive at your legs.
With Khabib, it's the cage. Khabib gets you on the cage, and from once you get on the cage, he gonna take you down to the ground, but it still start with the cage. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's why, like, the game plan with Khabib was always stay in the middle of the ring. Yeah. Because you can do something in the middle of the ring, but once he gets you on that cage, it's over for real. Like,
yo, so all right, before we get up out of here, yo, we 309 and 310. 309 we got John Jones versus Stipe, and 310 we got Shavkat versus Bilal. The chat not talking about that.
No, you just talking about what y'all talking about. Like I said, Usman beat Kazmat, and Usman needs to stay with Trevor Whitman and work on the striking.
Usman striking never gonna be like super great. His wheelhouse is wrestling. He is a wrestler. If you take away the best thing a nigga do, I don't give a fuck who that nigga is. Take away the best thing he do. He is half of himself. That's why Anderson Silva once he broke his leg, he wasn't kicking no more. Now he not that same Anderson Silva no more. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what you think about y'all think about John Jones and Stipe?
Stipe about to knock him
the
fuck out.
Where is that?
I think in New York or
this great happen
November 16th.
Nigga. I believe it after the weigh-in or something like that.
on the undercard versus Michael Chandler.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Either way, it's both of their last fights. Either way.
You said you'll pass on that 4-4. You don't like the fight?
Yeah, I would have been happy if John Jones just retired after Cyril Gain, if he just was gonna be inactive like that, like, because now you're not putting yourself in no position to defend your title. Like Tom Aspinall, he getting ready to whoop your ass because you not fighting, you getting fat and drinking and shit.
That's John Jones, bro. Like, you gotta know John Jones to know John Jones.
John Jones, but he's not John Jones that was, he's getting older now.
He not pushing the sport forward though.
Hey yo, John Jones.
John Jones that was like 230 pounds pure muscle.
Hey yo, John Jones' career summed up in one word is inactivity.
Like right now he's pulling the AB.
Like it's like the majority of his career he was suspended.
Right.
He was suspended. He came back, won the belt, and retired again. That's John Jones, my nigga. Like, so when John Jones came in the heavyweight and won the belt, niggas already knew what the fuck was going on, bro. He was trying to get that Francis fight. All right, Francis, y'all gonna pay me the same money for the Francis fight? Well, the Francis fight ain't happening. All right, well, Stipe, at least Stipe, he could say, hey, I'm about to beat the best heavyweight ever. All right, cool.
Hey,
and he gonna ride off into the sunset.
All right, so Michael Chandler and Charles Oliveira. Michael Chandler and Charles Oliveira.
What do you still host the UFC?
Hold on, 4-4.
Michael Chandler and Charles Oliveira 4-4.
Michael Chandler. I think Charles Oliveira already whooped him, didn't he?
I'm gonna say Charles Oliveira because Michael Chandler like won in everything else since he got to the UFC.
Yeah.
So I don't got. And this nigga just took a year or two off for real, waiting for Conor McGregor. Like, bro, you just didn't get better. You got older.
And then
Am I creating false memories, or did these niggas fight already?
I don't think they fought, bro. I think Oliveira fought Gaethje and Poirier. Yeah, he fought Gaethje and Poirier. He ain't fight Chandler yet.
Okay. Yeah, I think it goes the same way it all his other big fights went, and Chandler he might look good for a little while, but he gonna lose.
Yeah.
Somehow.
He definitely fought Chandler before.
Chandler look explosive.
He fought him May 15, 2021, UFC 262. He won TKO.
Chandler looks explosive when he fight.
My fault. You was right. He did fight him before.
He looks super explosive when he fight, but it just don't translate. Like he be losing the niggas.
I think
one thing about Michael
he was getting
Chandler,
knocked out at Bellator.
lose the fight.
He was getting knocked out at Bellator.
Hey yo, so but 310 though we got Shavkat and Bilal. What you think about that, 4-4?
I haven't seen a clear way to beat Shavkat. I don't think nobody can beat that nigga right now at welterweight.
I think that he'll beat Bilal. Hey yo, but I think that whoever beat Bilal, I think Islam gonna move up and fight for the belt at 170.
I don't think Islam can beat Shavkat either.
I do. And I think it'll be a bad style clash, though. I do think that, though. It'll be a tough task. I ain't gonna lie.
I know one thing. Them Russians is whooping all the ass. I'm trying to tell you. At one point in time in UFC, it was Brazil. If you was a silver or one of them niggas, like it was 100 silvers, they was whooping ass. Now it's Trapmayev asses.
Volkov on that card.
Yeah.
I don't think it's nothing that Islam does like definitively better than Shavkat. Like Shavkat is a hell of a grappler too, and I think he's more of a submission threat than Islam.
Right.
And a lot better on not a lot, because Islam is underrated as hell on the feet, but Shavkat is like a top tier. Like he could have been a kickboxing champion, whatever. Like. He's that good on the feet.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, he will choke you the fuck out and break your arm if he wants to. Like, I feel like he's going into these fights doing whatever he wants to do to niggas.
Hey, yo, all right. Hey, yo, to close us out, though, what's some fights that you want to see, bros? Like, going into 2025? Boxing or UFC?
Boxing?
Yeah, boxing or UFC.
Boxing, I want to see Teofimo and Devin Haney.
Yeah.
I want to see. I like
Nakatani and Inoue.
Yeah, that too. I really like to see Bam and Nakatani, but
I want to see Bam versus Martinez first. Puma Martinez from Argentina. You know who he is?
I've heard of him. I've seen like clips. I never really sat down and watched him, but I heard somebody say that before.
Yeah, he unified though. He got the IBF and I think the WBA.
Yeah, I think you might have said something to him.
They got unified. You feel me? So I think that Bam got unfinished business at 115 first, but he gonna fight Nakatani for sure. Cause Nakatani, if Nakatani gonna fight Inoue, win, lose, or draw, he's still gonna be a big name in and around the division. I think Bam gonna fight him first, and
if he's still making 118 comfortably, I'm sure they'll let him keep his belt at belts at 118.
Yeah, hell yeah. But what you think about Jamal Charlo? Who you think he should come back and fight?
Jamal Charlo.
Andre Berlanga, Caleb Plant.
I want to see the Andre. I always wanted to see that fight.
Easy.
I always wanted to see the Caleb Plant fight too.
No, not Andre. Fuck that. Nigga slapped you.
Yeah.
Nigga slapped you. Andre after. Nigga slapped you, bro. Like, you gotta fight, yo. You got to, bro.
And it was on camera, so it's like you can't even... Like, you gotta fight him now because we all saw it. It's not like it's just a rumor and we all know it's true.
Right.
We saw this shit.
This happened. Like, it's on video. We all saw this shit.
Real shit.
4-4 funny as a bitch.
Like, it's a lot of, cause it's a lot of shit. Like,
we all saw this shit.
You hear Diddy slap Drake in the club, you believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, and we all know he slapped Drake in the club, but we didn't see it.
Yeah.
We didn't see it.
Charlo gets slapped.
And he got that shit slapped out of him.
4-4, that's a great point.
Hey, yo, he got that shit slapped out of him, too, and they
that's
do shit.
That's a great point.
Like, he looked like he didn't know what to do. You feel me? Like, when he got the shit slapped out of him. So I think he definitely got to get that smoke back.
Yeah.
And I don't know why the people...
And it's fucked up because I always thought Charlo was a better fighter than Caleb Plant. At this point
he
in his
is.
career, I don't know if he beat Caleb Plant, but you gotta at least try. Like,
Yeah, hell yeah. Like,
you can beat this nigga. You can.
Hey, yo, I would favor Caleb Plant because of the competition that Caleb Plant fought in his career, but Charlo is definitely a better fighter than him at his best.
Charlo's a better fighter than 9 out of 10 niggas if he was like in shape.
I will give you a show
focused,
like you have never.
He's a good ass fighter.
Yeah, hell yeah. So and then who you got, Benavidez and Morrell?
I want to say Benavidez by decision. I can see it going either way though.
Yeah, I like Morrell.
Morrell ain't look good this last fight. I'm gonna go with Benavidez.
And I think just based off experience, I'm gonna lean towards Benavidez.
Yeah.
I think Morrell has a higher ceiling, to be honest, but I think right now in their careers, I think Benavidez is just a little bit ahead of him.
Hey yo, that's kind of always how I looked at this fight. I was like, if Benavidez catch him early, if Benavidez catch David Morrell early, that'd be his best chance of beating him, because stylistically, David Morrell has everything to beat you. It's just like a matter of time between, like, David Morrell ain't had no big fights yet. So I get that, you feel me? Benavidez is a hit on right now, but like stylistically, I like Morrell. Like,
you want to close it off?
Yeah, I can see that.
Hey yo, good looking out 4-4 though. We gonna holler at you next week.
Big dog.
I'm gonna hit you on the gram though.
Hey, good luck, 4-4.
Yes.
Hey yo, he should have been dead. This nigga, you gotta come fly out, nigga.
Yeah.
Bro, I do.
Hey yo, we gotta find a different way to do this. We gotta find a different way to do this. We gotta
put him on the screen. Yeah.
Put him on the screen or something. Yeah, Zoom or something.
And then I could, we're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get with y'all in DM.
All
Yeah,
right,
definitely
bro.
glad to have you though, bro.
Stay
Hell
safe.
yeah.
For sure, love.
Love.
All right, y'all want to close this out, man?
Hell yeah. But definitely though, I think Ilya
Another one.
Topuria. Who you think the fighter of the year, Ilya Topuria or Alex Pierre?
Yeah, not over.
I mean, they the only two niggas that I think is in the runnings for it though.
Fighter of the year?
Yeah. You can only be. Who else gonna do more than
Ilya
everybody?
Topuria. Or who?
Topuria beat Volkanovski and and Pierre beat Jamal Hill, Yuri.
Fighter of the year is Pierre. He's Pierre. Period. Like I'm thinking about it, like, and I'm like, who else could it be? But it's no. That nigga really is the UFC right now. He the most popular fighter in the UFC. He is the star. He's the only star right now. You got him and Sean O'Malley, who just lost, and Pierre is the star.
I think Topuria may be one of them guys.
He possibly could, for real, but I mean, you just beat Max. You beat Max, my nigga. Like, you got that. Like, he could be. I think I don't like how he kind of like trying to do the Conor McGregor thing.
I don't think
Like,
he is, bro. I think that's just. I don't even think he is like too overconfident or blastful. I think he be chilling. You get what I'm saying? I don't think he trying to be con at all. I think that's just his.
He wasn't chilling. That's why they was in the press conference. Like, he was like, "Yo, why don't you just let me finish what I'm saying like an adult, bro?" Like,
He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna hawk you down. You feel me? You can run, but I'm gonna catch you.
yeah. I mean,
I'm
yeah.
gonna catch you. You get what I'm saying?" He told Volkanovski the same thing.
Hey, yo, that was a better fight.
Shorty
than what
stand
niggas
on-
making it seem, bro. Like,
Shorty stand
he
on
knocked
everything
him out,
he said.
but Max was
Yo,
scrapping,
cause
bro.
Max we ain't saying that Max ain't no slouch. We ain't hating on Max. I love Max. Everybody love Max. Max is the champion that you want to see in the UFC.
Cause
Or in
Max
boxing.
fight everything.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, and he a humble nigga. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He a good nigga. You feel me? But yeah, you feel me? I told y'all niggas, bro. Ilya Topuria ain't nothing to play with at 145.
He definitely got popped. He definitely got.
But
some
he
pop.
a good.
He
boxer,
a
you
good
get what I'm
all
saying?
that
Yeah.
shit. He good.
Yeah.
He good fighter. But Max was tagging the shit out, yo, for real. And I feel like
It's a
he
fight.
kind of just wrote.
You supposed to that ain't
I feel
ain't
like
nobody
he
saying that he washed Max.
I feel like that's kind of the game plan, for real. Like, I feel like if Max fights yo again, he win.
But that ain't what happened. He got his ass knocked out. You get what I'm saying? They fought this time.
They fought this time. He won. Yeah, he fought this time.
Yeah.
I was wrong, yo. I was wrong. I had Max. Max.
But yeah, baby, it was a good show today. You feel me? We closing out 309, John Jones versus Stipe, 310. Shavkat versus Bilal Muhammad. And then in boxing, you got Kid Austin coming up, I think this weekend. Keyshawn Davis and them next weekend. So, and Boots and Bam, you feel me? November 9th. Yeah, we closing out, baby. 6313.
Yeah.
I will give you a show like you have never